Hello, everybody. How is everybody doing tonight? It is nice to see you guys. How was your day? And as I'm at it, I'm going to say hello to DM, hello to Kruznas, hello to Maria, to Lilith, to Watson. Hello also to my beautiful Kristen. Samantha is here, but no Steven. So I will still say hi to Samantha and Steven, but they're mostly gone shopping. Hello to my beautiful Love Shine. How are you doing, sweetie? And hello to Ms. Rack. So we're going to start this off. Hello, my beautiful Carrie. How are you doing? How are you doing, my beautiful Lilith, sweetie? Today you had to present training, but not into a school, right? All right, I'm going to DM. If you want to post your question, please do post away. I'm going to go and see Crow's Nest, followed out by DM and Maria. Did I get your... No. No, I did not, sweetie. No. What was it? Maybe you want to repost it. I don't know. What was it? Yeah, now I'm kind of worried. Was there something in it I was supposed... I didn't receive anything. I don't know. I've got nothing. And I still have nothing coming from you. Yeah, no, not after our actual conversation yesterday. Nothing. Why? Can you resend it to me? Here we go. So Hugo's next actions towards you this month. Let's go and see. My beautiful, you are going to be after Crow's Nest, sweetie. I'm moving over to PayPal. So there will be you and Maria. So Hugo's next actions towards you this month. Let's go and see that. How are you doing, sweetie? Thank you, my beautiful Lilith. I appreciate it. And I am good. So hold on. Let me go and do this over here. Hello, my beautiful DM. How are you doing, love? So here we go. And hello, Hocus Pocus. Nice to see you, sweetie. If anybody needs any timestamps, let us know. Here we go. So... what is popping on through for you at this moment? Hugo's next actions towards you this month. Anxiety, tired. I'm actually getting, I have to say, sweetie, I feel like nothing really is going to be moving. And I hate to say it, I'm going to take out another deck. What I see stress related to this relationship. I feel deception related to it. I'm seeing burnt out, kind of exhausted, not really knowing exactly what it is that we should do. So we're kind of just being stuck, not doing anything. Does that make any sense to you? I am good, my beautiful DM. And how are you, sweetie? I will take out, though, another deck to come and see what is happening with that. Let me know if that makes any sense to you. Hello, my beautiful Jasmine. How are you doing, sweetie? Okay. Okay, that's why. Okay, thank you. Okay, so I'm not crazy. Thank you, my love. So this is what I'm seeing. Well, I'm validating anyways. I'm validating. So the first one is telling me nothing is really happening. There's no movement. And the second one is telling me over here that we have a lot of clouded judgment, but we seem to be moving on from what I can see. This is where we're getting a lot of clouded judgment. This is where we are slowly moving on. Like, for some reason, we feel as though we need to overcome something. We need to recover And we need to find a certain amount of peace. I just kind of feel as though this person is not happy at this moment, has not yet found their happiness, and they just need, before even going back to anything, they need to find their happiness again. So this is what I can see. I kind of feel like they're a little bit turning the page, my sweet love. I thank you for that list, dear Watson. And let's go and see. Hold on just one second. I'm just going to write on down our beautiful Hocus over here and Jasmine. Perfect. So DM, if you want to post your question, my love, go ahead with it. Then Kristen, Maria, Hocus, Focus on Jasmine. So where are things going to go between Jordan and you? Let's go and see. Let's put these two away. They have done what they were meant to do. You're absolutely right, DM. Oh my God, you're so right, sweetie. If you post it too early, it ends up being deleted. I never see it. Never, ever, ever. So you did good, my love. And thank you for posting. Yeah, I'm working onto the second one. I'm on my way, sweetie. So where will things go between Jordan and you in love? Why am I getting that between Jordan and you for some reason? It's like we're breaking some type of rules. There's something that's a little bit different over here. Getting a need of balance. Getting some hope. I am getting some hope. We have some beautiful energy actually towards you, and I'm getting some happiness. That's kind of interesting. Okay, what I'm going to say is things could seem to be a little bit complicated. With that, I will say yes. And hello, my beautiful, divine, lovely. But I'm actually seeing that even though we do have like a little bit of a pressure into our life, things can seem a little bit complicated. I am sure you guys have to work things out or balance some things out. There's no doubt about it. But I am seeing that there is hope, and I am seeing that there's beautiful energy, and I'm seeing that you're feeling loved. So I'm going to say there's definitely going to be some movement between you guys. Is there going to be a relationship or a commitment given? I don't believe so. But will there be movements? Will there be contact, or will there be dating? That I will say yes. So I'm seeing this one going into a positive way, my sweetie. Like I said, we need to balance things out. Like over here, I've got some things that are a little bit off, but I got the most beautiful ending where everything is full of hope. Everything is beautiful. I mean, my gosh, you're being seen over here as a beautiful empress. I will actually add on in while I'm at it. Be careful for unwanted pregnancies or anything of the such. Yeah. So be a little bit careful for that, okay, my sweet love? And thank you so very much, my beautiful, divine, lovely. You're a sweetie pie. It's good? All right. You're funny, Christmas. You really are, sweetie. Let me know, my love, if there's anything else I can do for you, okay, sweetie? Here we go for our beautiful DM. I'm wishing you a lovely evening if there's nothing else. And if there is something else, you just write into the chat and I'll answer you. Okay, my love? My beautiful DM. What happened over here? Let me go back up. Kristen, you're up next, my love. He went quiet on you. Oh, no. Okay. And he kind of flipped out, right? Okay, well, let me go and see, sweetie. I'm sorry about that. Honestly, it just kind of went like that, a little bit sour, the energy, right? Okay. I don't really feel, though, I don't feel as though he wanted to hurt you in any kind of a way. I don't feel like this was actually his intentions, is what I'm trying to say. I feel as though he was a little bit exposing and a little bit talking about his emotions, but in no way or form did he actually want to hurt you, and in no way did he even ever expect that you would say, that's it, walk on by. Never, ever, ever, my sweet love. So I kind of feel as though this is where everything just kind of came on in, and this is where he a little bit flipped on out about the whole thing. So, well, let's go and see the true feelings, and is he going to be reaching on out to apologize? Now, he's been a little bit disorganized lately. He needs to reprioritize. He is going to be changing his position so he can have the renewal, so he can have the outcome with you. We've got our beautiful Empress over here who is waiting for the initiative altogether. I'm basically going to have to say over here, I feel like he's going to be coming on back. I do. I feel as though he's going to have the courage to contact you, to talk with you, to try to mend things. Will he actually pronounce the words, I am sorry? No, I don't actually see him saying that he is sorry, but I see him trying to tell you that he's going to try to make things better. I see him trying to tell you that he's not going to do this again into the future, that he'll do his best, and he's trying to explain truly what he was a little bit saying towards you, that, you know what, he is working onto his emotions. It's something that's a little bit new. It's something that's a little bit complicated. And he's working onto it. I want to say that he's going to say he's sorry, but I don't see him saying that he's sorry. Let me take out another deck and go and get a little bit more validation with it. Let's go like that, and let's go see this little deck. So Kristen and Maria are next, followed out by Hocus Focus, our beautiful Jasmine, and Divine Lovely. Here we go. So our queen. Yeah, this is it. You know, he wants to be nurturing. He wants to be caring. He wants to be loving around you. He wants to be able to be, he wants to be grounded. He wants to be reliable. He wants to be able to provide towards you. He is working onto himself. He is working onto his own security. He's working onto his courage. He is working on so many things at the very same time that, yes, these are a little bit like tests of faith, tests of boundaries that kind of come on in. But I feel as though, honestly, I feel that this is a little bit of a weakness that you guys are going to have, though. I feel as though his temper can just kind of go on off like that, poof, like fairly quickly. So I'm going to say his temper, we do have to be a little bit careful for it, but I know that he's working onto it. So by working onto it, wanting to make things better, I feel as though you guys will be okay with it. As long as we are willing to work onto it, and this is what we're doing, then you'll still be okay. But I'm seeing inspiration, ideas. He just believes that this relationship is absolutely limitless. He is excited about it, and he just doesn't want to give you up in any form or any way whatsoever, my sweet love. So I'm going to say towards you, he loves you just as much. Nothing has changed. He believes into you. He believes into the connection. He believes into the potential, I'm going to say, that this relationship actually has to give on. I don't feel at all. I feel as though he was really, really afraid, and he was really anxious because he actually kind of ruined everything altogether. But now he got to see a side of you that's a little bit different. He got to see a side that stood up, a side that was more grounded, a side that doesn't necessarily play around. And now he knows he's got to switch up his game a little bit. And that's okay, as long as he switches it on up into the best way. This is what I'm seeing. So he is into a moment of transformation. He is into a certain rebirth where there's changes, but he has so much passion, so much devotion towards you, and so much dedication. I'm going to have to say, we're going to have to be a little bit patient within all of this, but he loves you. He will be on back. I don't necessarily see him saying that he's sorry, though. Yeah, his temper is quick as heck. It is, right? And that's okay. That's all right, sweetie. It's perfect. It's perfect. Yeah, and he's been so disorganized, right? And I know, but that's it. You know what? You could be as disorganized as heck. You could have things all over. You could be, into a crazy place, into this world. But if you're willing to make those tiny steps, those tiny little baby steps end up being huge mountains later on. So as long as he's willing to do it and he's realizing it, I'm going to say it's perfect. And that's it. Yes, you are not the same person that you used to be. And he needs to know this, People change. People change. Even in marriage, let's say you did not even necessarily separate. You would not have been the same person today than you were when you met 5, 10, 15 years ago. You would not be the same person. We change and we evolve and we understand things and we learn new things and we have new values, and our values, they change, they modify, and that's okay. What's important is that you don't lose each other into those modifications and into those changes, that the transformation follows. And this is what you guys are working on. So, sweet love, I'm going to give you some messages from him. But yes, I say if you're able to be patient, but be patient by always standing your ground, though. Always stand your ground. Never let that go. Never, ever, ever. Hello, my beautiful Karima, and thank you so very much, my sweet love. So yes, very, very important, okay? Let me give you some messages, my sweet one. Karima, I'm going to be with you in about, I would say in about 10 minutes, 10, 12 minutes, my love. If you want to come on back in 10, 12 minutes, or you want to leave a timestamp, or you want to stick around, sweetie, I'm just letting you know, okay? Thank you so very much, my love. So here we go for some messages. You definitely do deserve them after all of this. My gosh. You're a sweetie pie. How are you doing, sweetie? Okay, so my beautiful Kristen, you are on up next, and at this moment I'm giving messages to our beautiful DM. And here we go with these little ones because they're so darn cute. All right. I want you to know that I do love you. I wonder often, do you actually feel my love? You are my first thought when I wake up, and you're my last thought before I go to sleep at night. I want you to know that I do dream of you and that I believe that you are my other half. So many songs remind me of you, and my world has absolutely changed when I met you. Sometimes I don't feel like I'm good enough for you, though, but I do want you to know that you are so very beautiful. And look at this. Since he's not really going to be saying it, it's popping out into the cards. I'm so sorry that I did hurt you, sweetie. You've got this, my love. I'm going to log back in. I'm going to go and get Kristen's questions at this moment. My beautiful DM. Love you, sweetie. And continue to stand your ground, and you will see the people who love you and who care for you, they'll follow you. That being said, he's going to be following you, sweetie. I just want to make it clear. Hold on. Here we go for Kristen, Anna Maria. And we also have our beautiful Amy. Alrighty. So, I'm not with a new Kristen who just popped on in though yet. Okay, sweetie, I'm with the other Kristen at this moment. So just give me a few moments. So for the moment, I'm with our Kristen. You don't have your question on out, sweetie. It's not there. Sending so much love to you, sweetie. Self-care, right? Oh, I know, sweetie. No, you can't let anybody dim your light. Absolutely not. Don't let anybody dim your light. Hold on. You say, what little cute tarot cards? You have a really small deck. Cute. I know. Well, this is actually an oracle. I was actually shocked when I received it. It was like, oh my God, this is so small. It doesn't go with the price I paid. It's so tiny. But they're really, really quite nice. I know you do. All right, well, I'm looking for our beautiful Kristen, but like the first Kristen who came on in. Kristen with the Hunter. Yes, you're the one that I want at this moment, but yeah. Here we go. I am waiting for you to post your question, my love, whenever you're ready, my beautiful goddess. Whatever wants to come on through. Anything? All right. Let's go ahead with it, sweetie. Let's go and see what we've got. So whatever comes on through. All righty. So here we go. Let's go with this. No. Let's go with this. The big ones. Yes, absolutely. Of course, Maria, sweetie. Okay, so our beautiful Kristen. Yes, don't let anybody dim your light, my beautiful. Absolutely not, sweetie. So here we go. My beautiful other Kristen, are you here also? Just let me know. Otherwise, we will leave you a timestamp. So my other beautiful Kristen who's into my PayPal, let me know if you're here because you're next, followed out by Maria. Alrighty, so my love. Romance, we're hesitant. Nothing really all that much is happening, sweetie. Hesitant to act, hesitant to express emotions. I'm just really seeing over here some spiritual, if you will. I'm seeing some blockages, but some blockages that are due from disappointment, from fear of rejection. But I'm going to actually have to say at the very same time, it's going to seem a little bit crazy because you'll say, well, what? Yeah, I'm going to say he's actually a little bit possessive of you. He's a little bit possessive of the relationship in itself, which seems a little bit crazy because, he kind of lets you, do pretty much, what you want to do. And he doesn't always necessarily reply on back, or he doesn't necessarily show what it is that I'm talking about. But this is it. So my love, there's absolutely no doubt about it. He is possessive. He is holding on to you. You are very, very important for him, but he's not making any moves whatsoever. You're already back from dance lessons, sweetie? Are you feeling better, my beautiful JMF, sweetie? Oh, that could be Watson. That could be, sweetie. Wait, by the way, this reminds me. Oh, Lilith, you did send something. Oh my God! No, I never received any of that, Lilith. Okay, I'm gonna check that on out. I like your magasinage de la nuit. Other than that, sweetie, I'm getting a recovery. I'm getting that we need to come to terms with a few things, and we just really need some time to relax. The Six of Wands is telling me that you yourself personally, you're getting your own victory. You're getting validation. You're getting messages from different people. I feel as though you yourself, you're doing triumphantly. I feel things are going good. You're going to have success. You've got confidence. You're going to achieve your goals. And you're going to actually get some recognition for some accomplishments that you have done. The only real thing that I see that is a little bit off, is in love, sweetie. Other than that, you seem to be moving on forward into your power. You seem to be moving on forward with your plans. I don't see any fightings or any conflicts. I see nothing but novelty. I see, opening on up. I know that with Hunter, sometimes you kind of feel like he's a little bit dishonest. You don't really know what the heck he's actually up to. But I see abundance. I see pleasure. I see over here a lot of happiness for you that's coming on in. So my love, this is what I'm seeing for you. I'm going to give you some angel messages. I'm going to say at this moment, Hunter is feeling into a kind of a way where everything is a little bit chaotic. Everything is a little bit all over the place. He doesn't know what to do with it. He does not know what to do with that energy. He knows that he cares. He knows that he loves. He knows that he knows what he wants, but he's not able to actually apply it, which is kind of crazy. That's it, right? And that's what you got to do. You've got to just level it on up, sweetie, and let the other people just kind of come on in with you after. Let them show you who you are, what you've got to give, and how much you're just the most beautiful person and you've got this. Don't let anybody dim your light in any kind of a way, my sweet love. Let's go see what the universe has to say for you. I'm going to give you some messages from Hunter after. Have no fears, have no worries. Here we go. So let go of the old because a new is going to be coming on in. And it's true, you do have new vibes, new energies. Truths are coming to light, so you do need to pause for some reactions that are coming on in. And you need to forgive to release any of those karmic type of cycles, my love. Messages, sweetie. What does he have to say? Let's go see. I'm going to leave a timestamp for our other Kristen after. And then I'm with Maria, Hocus Pocus, Jasmine. I know Maria's here. I know Jasmine's here. Hocus Pocus, probably not. And then I'm with the Divine, Lovely, and Karima. Amy is going to be up after that. Okay, sweetie. Messages from Hunter. The path ahead is being cleared for us. And together, I believe that anything is actually possible. I miss your kind heart and I miss your loving arms. Please do come back towards me because I do love you. Make a wish because it will be coming on true towards you. Significant and necessary changes are happening into our lives, and this should be able to actually bring us closer to union. Thank you so very much, my beautiful. Grazie mille, bellissima. And hello, love shine, sweetie. All right, my beautiful Kristen, let me know if there's anything else I can do, but you just stand into your beautiful goddess powers and you make things happen. Level yourself up so very high that only kings can come and see you, sweetie. Into the meanwhile, we're going to put a timestamp for our dear friend over here, Kristen, but a different one. So a timestamp for Kristen. And the timestamp is going to be, Maria, you're next, by the way, 2740, 2740. Hold on just a second, sweetie, I will. So 2740 for Kristen. After yours and Robbie's conversation, okay. Is he truly telling you the truth? Let's go see, my love. My other Kristen, I will pull out that oracle card in just a moment, okay? Don't go too far, love. So, is he truly telling you the truth, my love, about how he truly feels? I'm seeing inner clarity. So, yeah, he definitely did say a lot of things. He had been silent for a little while, or really was not completely saying everything. I still don't feel, though. I feel as though your answer, by the way, at this moment is a definite yes. But I feel as though he still has not said everything. I feel as though he has not. I feel as though there's still some information that he is actually withholding within himself. Basically, I feel that sometimes he feels like he's not enough. I see a lot of regret. I see a lot of failure. And I see some distrust. It's like you don't necessarily believe him. So, but I will say, after the conversation that you had yesterday, yes, is he telling the truth on how he truly does feel? I'm going to say a yes, my sweet love. It is a yes upon that one, my love. But like I said, he hasn't said everything. There's still some things he have not said. Is it bad? Not really. I just feel as though he has not completely exposed all his feelings. He told you basically, and I feel as though the basic energy was there. He said what needed to be said, but I still feel as though he's hiding some things within. I don't know. I see like some pain. I see like some, I feel like he feels sometimes like he's a little bit, it's difficult for him to express his emotions, and sometimes he kind of feels stuck within that. He wants to be able to do it more, but I don't know, it's like he feels like he's got barriers sometimes. It's like he feels like he's a little bit judged, and that's what actually holds him on back often, from what I can see. Sending you much love, my sweetie. If there's anything else I can do for you at any point in time, please do let me know, my love. As for our other Kristen, I'm going to take out an oracle card, but an angel oracle card that is on relationships, guidance within relationships. Okay. So, well, this one would be about the hunter situation because it is within love. And I'm getting arrival. Love might just be around the corner, my sweet love. Followed out by compromise, but definitely do not have submission. So the oracles are truly saying over here towards your situation with hunters that, yes, you know what? Love is right around. He does love you. He does care for you. He does want to be with you. Oh, there you go, my other Kristen. Thank you, my sweetie. If there's anything I can do, you let me know. Okay, my beautiful? Sending you much love, sweetie. But this is it. For you, Kristen and Hunter, what I will say is this. It's important to know that love could be there, that love is there. But it's also important for you to know that even though he does come, let's say he comes on back, he comes to see you, he talks with you, tries to make things better. It's okay. Like the card said, it's okay to compromise, but don't give everything. Don't be submissive towards it. But I don't believe that that is your case anyways. I don't think that you would do that. But it's really about staying true to yourself, to your desires, to your wants. And let's move on forward to this one. If we go about divine guidance altogether, what I'm getting over here is remember who you are. You are powerful, loving, and you are so very creative, and you are so very loved altogether. I'm also getting overcoming difficulties. The worst is now behind you, and you are surmounting any previous challenges that have been coming your way. Sending you much love also, sweetie. Maria, followed by Hocus Focus. So no timestamp for the following 3 readings. Here we go. Maria, sweetie. Here we go. MZ, if you are here, I will reply to you later, but I will say yes, we should do another. We should, my love. Absolutely. And boo, why am I? Oh, I want to go into PayPal. I don't want to go over here. And here we go for our beautiful Maria. Alrighty. What did Lady Boss think of you? Let's go see what Lady Boss thought of you. A Lady Boss. This is good. This is about how there's no mysteries with you. We know exactly what we need to know. This is about reality. It's about clarity. It's about knowing. It's about opportunities. And it's about giving different opportunities to you into the future. This is about how you have worked really, really hard. And it shows. And it's definitely paying off. So I'm going to say you show hard work. You show commitment. You show that you are building on beautiful success. And everybody seems to collaborate well with you. You've got the most beautiful teamwork, the most beautiful determination, and the best goals. You are very, very dedicated to the school, to the program altogether. Your quality is amazing. So I'm going to say good for you, sweetie. Beautiful achievements and beautiful recognitions. what did the employees think of you? The employees altogether, I'm going to say, not all that much. I'm seeing over here unity. I'm seeing competence. So I'm going to say you seem to be competent towards them, but I don't necessarily feel as though I don't feel like they have maybe analyzed the situation as much as the lady boss. Now, does your lady boss think that the other lady that works with you is better? Or, okay. I'm not going to say that the other one is caca, but I'm not going to say that we think that she's better. Honestly, I'm going to say that she prefers you, but it's not something that if she really, really had to choose, she would end up choosing you, but I don't feel like it's even something that she's like analyzed. Let's go and see about you and Roberto. Let's go and make sure nobody else is into the picture. Let's go and see that. Okay. I still don't have anybody else into the picture, so I'm going to say that you're good. Nobody's into the picture for the moment, my sweetie. It is still simply you. Let me go see a little bit how he's feeling about you and what I can get into the information. I'm going to go on, pull out your favorite pink deck to try to get some information, sweetie. Just one moment. And let's go and see. So, as for how he is feeling about you, he likes to follow out with convention. There's no doubt about it. You cannot change that. He likes tradition. He likes to follow on through with it. I'm getting over here. He's got so much willpower. He's got so much, I'm going to say concentration, want, and desire to have this relationship, to have this love, to have this continuity. Nothing has really changed within him whatsoever, my sweet love. I'm going to say he's excited to see you as you are excited to see him, my love. Now let me go on and pull out the pink deck. Pink deck it is. Let's go like that for the pink deck. Alrighty, pink deck it is, my love. Hocus Focus, you are next. Don't go too far. Jasmine also. Then Divine Lovely. So, getting over here some girl talk, getting heartbroken. Okay, but the heartbroken, yeah. Okay, this is what it is. Yeah, I'm not going to scare you, sweetie. I feel as though he does not want to be heartbroken is what it is. I feel as though into his mind he thinks. He's actually wondering if you're talking with anybody else, if you've been chit-chatting with anybody else, if you've been talking about him or not, if anybody has been trying to kind of pursue you or persuade you from going away from him and going closer because he has not made a move yet. I feel as though over here we've got a lot of outdated thinking. We've got to change things. We've got to switch things up. And this is what he's thinking. And I could not be more in agreement with him that things need to change. New techniques need to be put on in. New ways of talking, new approaches. Actually, we need to really just take what we're thinking and put it into action. So thank God he is feeling the same thing over here. He is looking for stability and beautiful security with you, my love. So I'm going to say he's excited to see you as you are excited to see him, but I don't have anything huge or anything big coming on out. I actually feel at this moment, not that I want to worry you in any kind of a way, but I actually feel like for some reason, I don't know, his leg is bothering him more today. I don't know. It's his leg. It's his hip. I don't know what it is, but his leg seems to be kind of bothering him more. And that kind of seems to be actually preoccupying him at this moment, my love. Let me give you some messages coming from him too, sweetie. And thank you so very much, my beautiful Tiffany. I appreciate it, my sweet love. And I will be with you shortly, sweetie. And thank you for posting your questions also, my love. I appreciate it. So, Hocus Focus, you're going to be on up next in just one moment. Here we go. Together, we are definitely more. I want you to know that I did avoid you into the past because I was afraid to actually get hurt with this connection. You are so much more than a friend towards me. I miss all the tiny and small little things with it. Sometimes I feel like I don't deserve to be into your life. But I want you to know that I dream about you at all times. Beautiful Maria, you're good, my love. Sending you so much love, sweetie. Hocus Focus, your turn, my love. Here we go. No, I know, right? No, you're good, sweetie. You're definitely good. I know he is. I know it really, really does bother him. I know it does. No, he's going to be okay, but I don't know. He might need like an operation. I feel like he needs to do something with it. I feel like he's tried like physio. He's tried different things, but I don't feel as though it's been enough. I feel like he might actually need like an operation or something. But I feel like he's kind of waiting, kind of seeing what he's going to be doing. At the same time, I don't feel like he necessarily wants to have an operation done during the school year. So it's kind of difficult. He's trying like different things and seeing where it's going to go. My beautiful Hocus Focus, sweetie. Oh, I'm sending you so much love, my beautiful. These hearts are for you. So what fears and doubts does S have that he is not telling you? Very nice and very good question. Let's go see what he's afraid about. Jasmine is next. Divine Lovely, let me know if you're here also. And thank you, Karima. I do have a second question of yours. I'll get both of them at the same time. Actually, you beautiful ladies are next onto my list. So I know Jasmine's here. I need to know if Divine Lovely and Karima are here. Okay, that's what I was saying. Yeah, I feel like he's gonna need surgery, but I feel like he's kind of waiting to see if it's really, really necessary or not. All right, my love, his fears. He's a little bit afraid. You're not going to like my answer too much, but thank you, Jasmine, sweetie. I feel like he's actually a little bit afraid. He's a little bit afraid like you are. Thank you. Also, Divine Lovely, I appreciate it, sweetie. I feel like he's a little bit afraid like you are, sweetie, of an ending. It's not an easy thing, right? He doesn't, like, I know that he does not want to look towards it, does not want to think about it, but it does kind of scare him. So I'm going to say that kind of scares him altogether. His direction to the future scares him also. Like love-wise, he knows what he wants, he knows what he desires, but everything else is a little bit up into the air. He doesn't really know. So this is what scares him. I'm going to say the future. I'm going to say a future without you scares him. He's afraid, as much as you're afraid of what he's going to be doing, because he's going to be going away, so on, so on, so on. Well, he's wondering at the very same thing. What are you going to be doing? Are you going to end up meeting somebody else? I mean, the same questions that you are wondering about him and that you're worried about, he can actually wonder and worry about you also. And I feel as though it has actually been bothering him quite some bit. So I'm going to say basically these are his fears. I know that he is going to study. I know he's going to work. I know he's going to do a lot of things. And I know that it is best for him. I know that it is. I know that this is a good movement. I know that this is onto his path and this is what he must do. But that being said, I also know that it brings its load of anxiety, of stress, of missing you, of being worried. What if you don't want to necessarily wait for him? What will happen? He's got so many different stresses because he has so many novelties coming on into his life. All of the unknown is scary. What comes after is scary. What's going to be happening during is also scary because we don't have anything that is affirmative. We cannot say this is what's going to be happening and that's it. We can't. Life changes and everything changes along with it. So he's really just kind of hoping to be good enough to be able to get the grades that he wants, to be able to work at the same time, and to be able to have his beautiful love and relationship with you. He's hoping to be able to kind of multitask everything together So everything comes into a good cohesion. But he's not going to be telling you all these things, because then if he tells you that he's worried about this and he's worried about that, then you're going to end up being worried about this and worried about that because he's worried about it. And then that's just not going to be any good for anybody. But other than that, he has no other fears, my sweet love. I know, my sweetie. I kind of feel, you know what I feel, my beautiful focus? I feel like if you guys had somewhat of a little bit of a plan before actually moving on, you know, before he actually moves, I feel like it would be easier than just, well, let's just call each other and let's see how things will go, right? I feel like it would be easier if you guys had a plan. Let's talk every end of the day, or let's talk on every Mondays and Wednesdays and Fridays, or, you know, let's send each other a message before, whatever it is. Put yourself a plan and put it into action. Like that, you're going to diminish the anxiety. You're going to diminish the stress. You're going to know where you're going. You've got a direction. You're going to feel more comfortable into it, because you're not going to be wondering, well, when's he going to be writing? Or when is she going to be writing? And what is she up to? And what is... No, you should have somewhat a little bit of a schedule. This is how we're going to be doing things so that we can stay in contact, so we can stay with that beautiful relationship, so we can continue loving each other and nourishing this relationship, even when we're a little bit afar for a little while, at least until maybe, you know, you're able to go there because you were thinking about moving, I think. So yeah, put yourself a little bit of a plan, sweetie. There's nothing wrong with putting a plan for your love life. It is your love life. It is your heart. It is your soul. It is your future. So put yourself a little bit of a love plan. Call it your love plan and work upon it, sweetie. So everybody is happy and nobody has to worry all the time. Like, oh, well, why didn't he write to me today? Or why didn't he send me a message? What is he going to do one tomorrow? And you don't really know, right? Make yourself a plan, and then there will be no uncertainties. It will be what it will be. It's what you got to do, sweetie. It's going to make you feel so much better. It's going to make him feel so much better. You're going to then, instead of just being out into the wild, you're going to have a direction. And with that direction, it's going to bring a lot of goodness to both of you guys. Let me give you some messages from him too. I can't let you go with no messages, sweetie. Jasmine, you are on next, and I do have your email, my love. So Jasmine, Divine, Lovely, and Karima. When I'm with Karima, I will ask you if you are here, my sweetie. After Karima, I'm going to ask if Amy is here and Tiffany. So here we go. My friends love you for me. So there, you know, you were wondering, how do the friends like me? There you go. I love going to sleep next to you. I am absolutely in love with your body. You have had my heart since the very first time that I actually met you. If I'm ever being mean, I need you to let me know. And I love saying I love you to you. And I love the feeling that I feel when I kiss you. You've got this, Hocus Focus. And into the moments where you don't got this, where you don't have it, oh, you come and see us, my sweet love. You come and see us. We will make things better for you. I promise, my love. I am sending you a zillion beautiful hearts into the chat at this moment, sweetie. Ah, me ciao, bella. Jasmine. Me come stai, bella? How are things going, sweetie? Sei pronta? Here we go. Let's go and see my beautiful Jasmine. Okay. Okay, I'm seeing. Okay, let's go see. I'm going to start with your first question. Yes, and a timestamp. Absolutely. Non c'è male. Ah, bellissima. You're so good, sweetie. Hocus Focus. You've got this, my love. All right, so non c'è male, right? Let's go and see. My love, your timestamp, a timestamp for Jasmine, please, at 49 minutes and 30 seconds. So 49:30. And my love, what is happening with you, sweetie? From what I can see, a few things. Let's see what's happening into November to begin with, and then we're going to move on forward to your other questions. All right. Okay. I'm seeing over here that you seem to be fairly confident. You seem to have somewhat of some, I'm going to say, independence. You have a lot of ambition towards your future. You're standing your ground. You're not really changing anything, but I keep seeing somebody who's emotionally manipulative. Who's emotionally manipulative around you, sweetie? You talk about your dad into your question number 2. Could this have anything to do whatsoever with your dad in any kind of a way? I'm just asking, because I'm actually seeing over here, but I'm like seeing it from the king and the queen. I'm seeing like 2 different type of manipulations that are kind of coming on in. Now the king seems to be really quite selfish, and the queen seems to be a little bit cold and bitter. Could it be your parents? Are your parents together or not? There's something going on over here. So I'm going to say, basically, I know that you're keeping, I'm going to say be careful for manipulation around you. I'm also going to say that I know you've got a lot of confidence. I know you want to be making things happen, and you're going to continue. You're going to continue your process all the way until the actual time that you're going to be able to go and do what you want to do. But the month of November is a month where you do have to be careful, no doubt about it. You feel sometimes that you've got some lack of faith, but you're continuing to stand your ground. As you're continuing to stand your ground, I feel as though sometimes you feel a little bit impatient. Sometimes you feel like you've got, it's just like life is blocking you in different ways sometimes. And it's not really your way of seeing things. It's not the way that you envision and that you see life altogether. So it's a little bit bothersome for you. You kind of pass on by through it, and you're persevering, sweetie. The month of November is not a very big month altogether. There's nothing happening financially. There's nothing happening with your friends or anything of the such. What is truly happening is all within. It is a big month for standing your ground, believing into yourself, having faith into your projects, having faith into what you want, and not succumbing to any type of manipulation that might come around you. And in question number 2, let's go and see that one. What's going to be happening with that? Okay. Okay. King of the World. I'm basically going to have to say that a change into your situation will bring some unfairness. Will you move? Most likely you will, my sweet love. Will it create a little bit of an imbalance? Will it change some things financially speaking? I will say yes. At the same time, will it bring a little bit of imbalance into your life? Absolutely. Are your plans still going to be happening? I will say yes, but will they happen a little bit later? I will say yes. So I'm going to say tack on maybe 2 to 3 months to what your actual plan was. And that should pretty much be your date, my love. Yes, number 3. Okay. And good for you for not being, not wanting to be involved with anything of the such. I'm going to say, because you stood your ground, you brought some unhappiness. He's most likely not really going to talk to you all that much, sweetie. Things are going to become kind of stagnant. So what used to be will no longer be. If you say hi, I believe he will end up saying hi to you. He will say hi on back, but don't necessarily expect him to say hi or anything of the such. And I kind of do understand him into the same way, because I guess he did have some hopes and he did have some desires, but everything just kind of fell apart. And now he's feeling like his ego is a little bit hurt by it. And this is why, my love. Yes. As in regards to the universe and doors opening and doors closing, that's a very interesting question. I'm going to say the universe does things, but always for a certain reason, right? The universe doesn't really play around with anything. What I will say is this. The reason why this is actually happening is because you're not ready. That's it. That's all. You're not quite ready to move. Or anyways, the universe believes that you're not quite going to be ready to move at that time being where you actually thought that you're going to be ready. And I'm going to add on in a second thing. I'm going to say it's not all about you. I know it's not. I know that it might seem to be because this is about your plans. It's about your desires. It's about your future. And it all sounds like it's something for you. And you're right into a way. But there's another part of it that has nothing to do with you. The other part has to actually do with family, has to do with your dad. And that's why a lot of things change into this world. You know, when we say what's going to be happening, and I'm always saying it depends on the energy, it depends what happens. I don't like to look too far, too many things change. This is it. It's not always about your energy, about your wants, about your desires. It's also about what happens to the people that are around you, the people who are surrounding you, who have an influence into your life. They change and they modify your path as it goes along also. But it's important, not because necessarily to change your path, but because they have their own path that is intertwined with yours. And you have to learn something from this pause. You have to, I'm going to say, maybe be prepared a little bit more, learn your Italian a little bit more, know a little bit more what you're going to be going to do, you know, figure out your date, like plan things a little bit more. Take this time, utilize it to make it stronger, to make it better, to make it less anxious, and the whole deal. So take this time to make things better, as the other person who's intertwined onto the same path as you has their own things to deal with. The universe doesn't do anything by mistake, my sweet love. And I know that you know that, sweetie. That being said, stay very strong and very beautiful, sweetie. You've got this, my love. Hello, my beautiful Tiffany. I've got you onto my list, my sweet love. I will be with you shortly. And yes, but be careful, Jasmine. If there's nobody around you at this moment, there could be somebody around you, maybe even somebody you don't know. Look at the guy that you're talking about at this moment. He's a little bit manipulating you, sweetie. He's not talking to you anymore, kind of hoping that you are actually going to be making a move, that you're going to be talking to him. He's manipulating you. Sometimes manipulation comes in different kind of forms. Sometimes we don't even realize it, sweetie. You've got this, my love. Absolutely, sweetie. We've got you, my beautiful MZ, sweet love. Enjoy your class, my sweet one. A divine, lovely Karima. Let me know if you're here, okay, sweetie? So divine, lovely, followed out by Karima. Then I'm going to go and see our beautiful Tiffany and Amy. Jasmine, sei bellissima. Do not give up, okay, my sweet love? Coraggio, sweetie. I'm going to say coraggio and forza. Molto, molto forza. It will get you on by, sweet love. It will. So, my love, divine lovely. Why did the apartment manager offer you another apartment in a different complex when he told her to release you from your lease, right? Should you move? You should still move. Oh, you should still move, sweetie. Oh, yeah, no. It's just because, oh, no. This person knows. This person knows what they have done. They know that what they have done wrong. They know. You lodged a complaint, did you not, sweetie? Yeah, no. Well, I'm not going to say that you have to move to another city, but I'm definitely going to have to say, well, you say release. I'm going to say yes, release from your lease, but find another place. At the very worst, if you don't have another place at this moment that does stress you, I say, okay, tell her, or tell the apartment manager, all right, I'll take it, but I'll take it for a month or 2 months. Time for you to find something else. Don't stay around that person. That person is bad. That person is toxic, sweetie. Oh, my dear, divine, lovely. Now talking about manipulation. There's manipulation. Thank you, my dear Juanson, sweetie. Oh, my dear God. Okay, so justice. Did you lodge that complaint, sweetie? Because if you have not, they feel as though you are going to, and this is why this has actually happened. And you're tired of this. You got to run away, sweetie. Because now she's just trying to, well, she or he, I don't know who this is, their apartment manager, is trying to make things better. They are trying to make things better so that you don't complain, so that you don't go and create them any problems whatsoever. But they've created you problems all the way up until now. Why would it change? I'm telling you, divine, lovely, if you accept this and you move into it with no determined time, let's say, I will sign you a 1-year lease or whatever. Oh my God, your apartment manager is going to put you into that place, and they're either going to end up switching you up at some point for some obnoxious reason, or they're going to end up making your life a living hell. This person does not necessarily want you there. They are trying to accommodate you because they believe that you can bring them some problems, and this is why they're doing this at this moment. So my love, there's no doubt about it. You're hoping for better. You're wanting for better. I say leave. Go and get better, sweetie. Don't accept it. You're not going to be happier into it. It feels like so much drama, right? With this, it is. And you filed 2 complaints with the city, and she's, well, there you go. There you go. So you see, this is why she's really just trying to make things better is what she's trying to do. But she knows very, very well that she's in poo-poo and that she's in trouble. And this is why she's trying to kind of make things better. And then once she makes things better, she might even actually end up asking you, can you release those complaints that you did? Or did you make any complaints? If you did, could you please release them? Or anything of the such. This is just a grand plan of manipulation, my sweet love. Hey, if the manipulation that is going on through actually gives you a good apartment and she doesn't play around with you, then I say, okay, take it for a little bit of a time. But if you do not have to take it, and you can find yourself another place, then say goodbye, turn the door, and walk away, my sweet love, because this is just sneaky as heck. They're not really wanting to make things better. They're just really wanting you to make things better for them because they don't want to have any problems. Of course, right? I know. And that's exactly what it is. But that's because she knows that she's got no choice. So, sweetie, she is manipulating you all the way. So should you take it? Unless you have no choice and you have nowhere else to go and you don't believe you're going to be finding another place, then don't get yourself in trouble, sweetie. Take it. But if you can and you do have other options, then do not take it. No. Run and never return back again, sweetie. You research the other place and it has other what? Oh, frig. Run, and run, divine, lovely. This is horrific. This person has no scruples whatsoever, honestly. Now, should you move to another city? I'm going to go and see. I don't know if you necessarily have to move to another city, but I'll go and see. Oh, don't take it, divine, lovely. Run. And never look behind. Some things in life are just a little bit like that, I'm going to say. It is horrible. It's not okay. Yes, please do so, sweetie. Should you? See, again, I'm getting over here. Financial inequality, strings attached, accept the loss and move on is what I'm getting. Choose your battles and just run like heck. This is not even me. It's the cards, sweetie. Oh, my beautiful Karima, you did not miss anything. I was looking for you. You are next, my sweet love. You came in right in time. I will be with you in less than a minute, sweetie. So my beautiful, divine, lovely, sweet one, do you actually need to move? Do you need to change towns? I don't believe it's necessary. If you want to switch, cities and you want to go elsewhere, you can. But Spirit does not really, if you stick where you are, it's okay. If you want to go elsewhere, it's okay also. So just kind of a little bit go with the flow, my sweetie, but don't force yourself to go elsewhere because you feel like there's nothing really where you're at. I know that there could be beautiful possibilities where you're at, but if you want to have brand new, you want to have change, then I say okay. But definitely don't stay at that place, sweetie. Oh my God, they are bad. They are horrible. Divine Lovely. Good for you for standing your ground, sweetie. You let me know if there's absolutely anything else I can do for you, okay, sweet love? God, I'm sending you all these hearts. You've got this, sweet one. Karima, followed out by Tiffany. Tiffany, I already have your questions, and I need Amy to post out her questions. I don't know where Amy's at. I think I'm just going to let it slide again, Amy, until you pop back in. Okay, so what are the current feelings for you? And what are his latest thoughts of you, and what actions is he wanted to take towards you? And messages, I've got you. Thank you, my beautiful love. Thank you, beautiful, divine, lovely. And how do guys view you? And how come they sometimes look but they don't approach? Oh, I want to go to that one first. If you don't mind, my beautiful Karima, I want to go to that one. I'm going to start off with your second question, simply because I'm drawn to it. But I'm also going to add on in. There's many different reasons. Many different reasons, Karima, sweet love. You are, I'm going to say, you're beautiful. So physically, you're attractive. And that attracts men. What happens after, right, is that they think about it, they wonder about it, but they feel resistance. They feel as though, there you go, Amy. I'll be with you shortly, sweetie. When I'm with Tiffany, you can post your questions, okay, love? My beautiful Karima, there's no doubt whatsoever. You have the type of personality where you are strong. You are very strong. You are very determined in life. When you love, you love. When you want, you want. And when you desire, you desire. And you don't back down all that easily. But that being said, you give off this energy. You give off these vibes that are so strong. It's like they can't necessarily get closer to you. They feel as though you are unavailable. Is it because maybe as much as you're strong and you're beautiful and you believe into yourself, and I know that you do want other people who actually look at you to come closer to you, but I feel as though it's like that barrier is there. It's like there's an electric wall between you and those other men. They can't come close. They can't. And they kind of feel a vibe of go away. But that vibe of go away is coming from you. It's coming from your own personality. It's coming a lot from an introvert type of a personality. Or I'm going to say it could even be of a mix of personality. But that being said, I know you want to have them to come closer to you. I know you would much prefer somebody to come closer to you and to say, you know, you're so gorgeous, you're so beautiful, this is my name, do you want to have a drink, whatever. I know that you'd be completely open towards this, sweetie, but these are the vibes that you're giving off. You're giving off the vibes of you're not interested, you're not available, so don't come and bug me. But at the same time, it's crazy because within you, you're like, I do want to see you and I do want you to approach to me. Please do come on forward. But then when they don't come on forward, you're like, well, what did I do? Is it the way that I look? Is it, something that I've done? What is it? But this is it. It's really just the energy that you're giving on off. They feel like you're a little bit shut off, that you're a little bit closed off, and they don't necessarily come towards you because you look strong. You look like you know what you want. And when we look strong and we look like we know what we want, sometimes we kind of feel as though or anyways, men could kind of feel as though you could be a little bit controlling at the same time. So this is what I'm getting within it, sweetie. That's the reason why they look, because you're gorgeous, but they don't approach because they do not believe that you're interested. Now, what are his current feelings for you, and what are his latest thoughts? Absolutely. Current feelings and thoughts. Tiffany, Amy, and MZ are the following readings. Oh, well, there is King Stephen. We should be having Queen Samantha somewhere around too. How was shopping? How did everything go? All right, so the moon. Sweetie, he has dreams about you. He has the wildest dreams about you. Amazing. Into these dreams, he sees you. He sees you and him together. And I can't get into the details because I'd get into an 18 plus kind of a reading, but he has so much desire, so many different kind of dreams towards you. They are so loving, they are so caring, they are so fulfilling, but they are so very passionate at the same time. He wants you to know that as much as he dreams, as much as he desires, as much as he wants, hello, my beautiful Samantha love, I also feel as though I can't get into the dream, Karima, but as I'm saying, it's an 18 plus dream. It's a dream where it is very passionate. I'm actually, okay, what I'm going to tell you is this. It's a very passionate dream. It's a dream where it's like you guys are in Roman times for some reason. I don't know, you look like a beautiful Cleopatra or something of the sort, into his, like, dress into that kind of a style for some reason. But my beautiful, it is passionate, it is loving, it is kind, and it is binding. And it's like that eternity. It is like that love. It is like that togetherness that is so very, very, very strong. So he's been having a lot of dreams about you. Some of them more fiery and more passionate than others. But the desire is so intense. And it's as if this man believes that he has known you for many, many lifetimes. Many lifetimes, sweetie. And I'm going to say he is not wrong. This is not the first lifetime that you have with him. You are on to number 3 with him, my sweet love. This is your 3rd time around with him. You've always had impossible loves. Always, always, always. And this time around, it's a little bit less impossible. Things are, developing. Things are moving. But the last 2, my dear gosh, it has been truffled with so many different types of complications. Altogether, it's like this love that never really truly happens, but the desire and the passion is there, and you guys used to meet on up into past lives, and into this life together. We're hoping that we're finally going to be able to somewhat close that cycle where we can be together. He feels that he has known you forever, for the longest of time. He doesn't know everything that I'm saying. He doesn't see this, but he feels this connection being a very strong and a long type of a connection. So I'm going to say this is not something that is brand new. This is not something of this lifetime. It has been going on for a long time. He has been harboring a lot of love, a lot of desire towards you, and you, the exact same thing. At this moment, into this lifetime, he does still have some fears. He does still have some anxieties. So he does want to continue. He does want to be stronger. He does want to surpass his anxiety and his fears, because he wants to be that man and that person that he's into his dreams. Because into his dreams, my God, there's nothing stopping him. He is absolutely wild. He is open. He says, and he is passionate. He is loving, and he expresses everything that he can't necessarily say into this time. No, not at this moment, my beautiful Karima. I'm seeing like past lives. I'm seeing, I'm not seeing him dreaming about a past life. I'm not seeing him dreaming about the future. I see him dreaming about okay, hold on. Yes, this is it. Yes, it is. It is, my beautiful Karima. So it's not about him not looking. Like at this moment, he is not dreaming about what's happening into the future. He's hoping that the future will be good. He is putting all his efforts so that the future can be good between you guys. But you have had already 2 different life connections together that have been complicated. One of them, you guys were married. You passed away at an early age. It was a really, really long time ago. And the second one, I'm actually going to have to say that it was a love affair. You guys were not supposed to be seeing each other. But again, somewhat of that impossible love. You have started a relationship, but you have never truly fully lived it all the way to the end for a whole lifetime. And I feel as though this is a little bit into your blueprint for this time around. This is what you and him are trying to work upon, but never really even knew up until now, probably. But this is why the magnetism is so strong. This is why the connection is so very strong, because it's been going around for hundreds of years. Let me go over here. It is. And we do not always have, my beautiful Karima, those type of past relationships. We don't. So it's really, really interesting. Whenever we actually do and we go and get it, it's always really, really, really quite nice. Here we go. So what are the current feelings and the latest thoughts, right? And what actions is he want to take towards you? Let's go and see. Now that I've puzzled up your past life together. Okay. New ideas coming on through. New emerging ideas. But I feel like he needs a little bit of your help. I really do. I feel as though he's got it's like he's got a main plan. Let's say I want to make a cake, but what kind of cake am I going to be making? What decorations, what icing, how am I going to cook it? Like, we're missing these instructions. We need you along with it. So I kind of feel as though we need you to a little bit push along to make things happen, to make things stronger, to make things kind of move along. This is what I'm seeing. So he needs your assistance quite dearly, because he's got the main idea. He's got the main purpose of, I want to be with you. I want to have a relationship. I want to be with you as much physically. I want to have that emotional. I want to have that psychological. I want to have that forever type of relationship. But I need some help. I need some help to figure out things. I need some help to know how to move on forward, because sometimes I feel like he's a little bit confused. Sometimes I feel like it's a little bit complicated for him to make those different movements. So there's like a lot of different kind of things that are a little bit coming into play, but it does not take away at all, my sweet love, the fact that he loves you. He wants to be with you, but he needs you. He needs you to help him, to show him what the next step will be, to help him move on forward with it, to make him feel more comfortable within it at the very same time. So I'm going to say there's no doubt he wants to have the committed relationship. He wants to be with you, but he's not quite ready to offer it to you at this moment. I feel as though more patience is going to be needed for you to go and get that committed relationship, but it's into his wants, it's into his desires, but he needs a little bit of help. He needs a little bit of a push to actually bring him towards that. His feelings towards you, they are so very strong, my love. I'm going to say there is nothing into his mind, there is nothing into this world that could actually come on in and destroy the love and the desire and all the beautiful feelings that he has towards you. Whatever he does not actually fulfill during his daily lifetime, so into the day, he actually goes and fulfills into the evenings, like his fantasies and his wants, and he goes on back, and sometimes past lives kind of intermingle into it, and he doesn't always necessarily understand it, because sometimes it seems a little bit wild, but that's what's really happening. It's everything is coming into a certain fusion into his mind when he goes to bed at night. Oh my gosh, if he could simply write on down what he dreams about, the treasures you would find into his dreams. Amazing. Let me go and give you some messages. So I'm going to say the following steps. He wants to continue into the same path that you guys have been into. He wants to be able to move closer to you. He wants to be able to open up this relationship a little bit more, but he is feeling a little bit insecure. Sometimes he feels a little bit shy. Sometimes he feels a little bit insecure. He needs a little bit of patience, and he needs a little bit of that push to put him into the right direction. Let me give you some messages, sweetie. Tiffany, my love, are you here? Because you are on up next, my love. So Tiffany and Amy, if you want to post your questions, please go ahead with it. And here we go. Messages. You are so very beautiful to me, my beautiful Karima. I'm still learning how to love myself and you. Every single thing reminds me of you. I love you more than I will ever probably even let on to you. The intensity of our connection frightens me. And this is because of that deep connection that you guys have had. And that you still have. But I mean, it's been going on for already 2 different cycles. Sometimes I feel ashamed of the way that I do things. I know that you deserve so much more. I simply cannot stop thinking about you. And I want to be able to focus myself, my love, and my life on you. My beautiful Karima, I thank you a million times for your patience. We've had some interesting breakthroughs. I'm excited about them. I like them. It shows how deep this connection is and to which level it is. And I find that is like that eternal love that keeps on continuing through different cycles. It's beautiful, sweetie. If there's anything else I can do, you let me know, my love. Moving on forward to our beautiful Tiffany. So Tiffany by PayPal, let me know if you are here. Hello, my beautiful divine. Nice to see you. Karima, I'm sending you so much love, my sweetie. Rest assured and hold on to this beautiful, beautiful relationship. It is. And Stephen, before I go see Tiffany, because I'm waiting to see if Tiffany is here. You had gastric again? Why is it always when you go shopping? Stephen, is it something that you're eating, or are you stressed when you go on out? Is there something stressing you out? Because it's not necessarily food. Sometimes it's anxiousness and it's stress that gives you these problems too. Oh, it was the coffee. The coffee did it. I told you guys to stop taking his stuff. Samantha. All right. Samantha and King. Yes, Stephen. You've got to stop. You got to stop accepting his things. And he says it's a coffee. Well, it could be the coffee. Some white hot chocolate. I don't know. I don't know what the white hot chocolate does. Yeah, that's interesting. How are you doing, Divine, sweetie? I'm going to say if you have a sore stomach, hot chocolate is probably not a good idea for you. I don't want to come into what Lisa has to say about the whole thing, but I'm going to say it's probably not a good idea, sweetie. I would actually go, and thank you so very much, my beautiful Samantha, sweet love. I would go with something else. I would. Honestly, something nice, something smooth is what I would do. Thank you, my beautiful and generous Samantha. I will be with you shortly, okay? I know it's yummy. Oh my God, Stephen, my favorite chocolate is white chocolate. It is. Above all, it always has been. I'm like the white chocolate girl. It's my favorite thing ever. And white hot chocolate is absolutely amazing. It is so, so good. I got you, sweetie, onto that one. We're going to leave a timestamp for Tiffany because I don't quite believe she is here. I need Amy to post her questions. And then I'm going to be, I have MZ, and then I'm going to be with our beautiful Samantha. All right, so let's go on into PayPal. Hold on, let me go and see for Tiffany. I think you wanted to know what was happening in love for you, what was coming upon. Okay, here we go. So what is in store for love? What is in store for love? Here we go. So we're going to put a timestamp, please, for our beautiful Tiffany at 1:20. It's like frozen. The time is frozen. Okay, 1:25. I know it's frozen again. And 30 seconds. 1:35:30. No, 1:25:30. 1:25:30. My dear God. 1:25:30. And I'm not changing my mind. That's my final bid onto the time. All right. So let's go for it and let's go and see what we've got. Okay. Sweetie, what's going to be coming on up for you in love? Here we go. Amy, let us know if you... Oh, there you go. I got you. Ha ha. Okay, thank you, my beautiful Amy. You are on up next, followed out by MZ and Samantha. Okay, sweetie. Okay. Things, they often kind of start, but they don't always necessarily finish into the right way for you, my beautiful Tiffany. New opportunities, new potential within love is actually going to be coming your way. The question at hand is, what are you actually going to be doing with it? Are you going to be accepting? Are you not going to be accepting? What is going to be happening? That's basically what I'm going to have to say onto this one, my love. Because somebody is coming towards you. Somebody is clearly going to be interested into a relationship, offering you some dates. And I feel as though this person is actually going to be quite interesting. I feel like they've got options. I feel like they have things that they want to say, that they want to open on up with you. No doubt about it. Oh, there you go. Thank you, my beautiful Tiffany. And hello to you, Dan. Nice to see you, love. So, there's no doubt about it, okay? You do have love who is coming on in towards you, no doubt. You do need to release, if there's anybody to release from the past, though. You need to let them go. You need to cut those cords completely, all the way on through. Other than that, you can believe into different options. You can believe, though, that this person is not going to be all that open within their feelings. You're speaking over here about somebody who is, I'm going to have to say, a fire sign. They are lovely and they are sweet. They're a little bit impulsive, but ooh, they don't always talk about their emotions, which a lot of us don't do. So I'm going to say, you know what? We still can like you. We can still be with you, but you're going to have to work a little bit harder to actually know how they feel and a little bit what they want. Sometimes they can be a little bit slow into their whole procedures of wanting and moving towards different phases, but there's no doubt. I'm going to say over here, somewhere around, it's not right away though, I'm going to say around the 20th of January, somebody new is coming on in. They have brown hair. It's not dark, it's not light though, it's like a medium kind of a brown hair. I'm going to say over here, they are fairly tall. They wear some type of jewelry around their neck, but I'm not quite sure what it is. It's in gold, whatever it is. It's a chain of some sort. This person, I feel, works in businesses. It could be sales. I don't know what they're selling or what they're doing within it. They go to work into a suit, into a tie. They're sweet. They've got, like, they're really, really, really quite funny. They're very loving. They're very family oriented. They love animals, but they love more dogs than they do cats, but they have no problems with cats neither. I'm seeing a C and I'm seeing an R into their first name. So my love, I'm going to say a fire sign into the month of, into the beginning of the new year. So around the 20th of January seems to be coming on in for you. Nice, sweet. They're not necessarily all that expressive about how they feel, like I said, but this seems to be a beautiful, good beginning for a relationship, but an actual committed, beautiful, loving relationship that's not complicated by love. I don't see any endings, so I'm not going to say that you're just going to date and everything is, you know, I feel as though you've got a beginning, but you don't have an end. You're just kind of going with the flow. All right, let's go and see. So you let me know, my beautiful, if there's anything else that I can do for you. Okay, my beautiful Tiffany? You let me know, my love. But this is what I'm seeing for you at this moment. So I'm going to say a fire sign. 20th of January seems to be coming on in. All right, let me go and see our beautiful Amy. How are you doing, my sweet love? And Tiffany, if there's anything else, you let me know, sweetie. And hello to you, friendly frog. It is nice to see you. All right. So, my beautiful, how are you doing, Amy? Amy, you kind of came on in and you just disappeared off of us yesterday. You came in and you disappeared, my love. Oh, we were looking for you. Okay, hold on. You wrote your questions and here we go. So Amy is going to have a timestamp of 1:31 and 30 seconds. 1:31:30. MZ is up next. Cancer and Mark. Yeah, you wrote signed up until sleep. I was wondering, what did they sign up for? What did they do? But now I know you're talking about sign up until they go to sleep. Okay, so let's actually start over here with Cancer because he is first onto your list. Well, Cancer, he's a little bit domineering, but he's thinking about you. When he thinks about you, he thinks beautiful, loving vibes. He thinks, hey, if this can continue this way, I would love it. So he's actually thinking about reaching on out towards you to see you again. I'm going to say within the following week. Will he actually follow on through with it? That's another story, but this is what he's thinking about into his energy today. If we go and see Mark, what is happening with Mark? What do we got going on with Mark? Page of Swords. All right. Okay. As for Mark, here we go. Mark. I hate that Mark is involved with somebody else. I really do. I really, really, really do. He's always afraid of conflicts. He wants to be able to see you. I feel as though he's going to try to see you as quickly as he possibly can. He's actually trying to find a way to see you, like I'm going to say within the following, we are what today? We are Wednesday. I'm going to say within the following 2 to 3 days, but maybe on Friday for some reason. So yeah, this is what I'm seeing for the moment, my sweet love. There's no doubt about it. He is thinking about trying to find a date where he can see you, where he can meet up with you, my love. Oh my gosh, I'm making my little bosom fall off. Tarot thoughts and feelings. Tarot thoughts and feelings. Let's go to this one. So, tarot thoughts and feelings. What do we have? Okay, tarot thoughts and feelings. We're going to start on off again with the first one onto your list, which would be Cancer. Cancer, 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 Cancer. You're always a beautiful queen that we can come towards. You're always loving. You're always attentive. You're always sweet. You're always quite welcoming. Problem being over here is that the creator, sometimes he's actually a little bit afraid of what you might actually have to say, that you might actually turn him on down because maybe you're simply not available because you're busy with somebody else. So what he truly wants to tell you over here is that he's afraid of rejection by you because he doesn't contact you enough. And Mark's tarot thoughts. Mark's tarot thoughts. Mark, yes, Queen, or Nine of Wands. He doesn't want no conflicts. Honestly, Mark wants you to know that he is yearning to be with you. He is thinking about you. He is wondering about you. He is wondering what you are doing. He is wondering what you are wearing. And he is missing you quite deeply, my love. Yeah, Mark, when is he actually going to reach out? I feel like he's actually working on it at this moment. So I'm going to come and validate. But what I just saw like a few moments ago was that he was going to be trying to make this happen by Friday. So our Knight of Swords over here, there's a lot of tension around home, making it kind of difficult for him. And I know that he's trapped. I know he wants to be able to see you as quickly as he possibly can. I'm going to say over here most likely by Friday. So I will say by Friday, you should be able to see him. Let's go see our beautiful MZ. King Stephen, sweetie, you are following our beautiful Samantha into your beautiful, it's pink, but thank you for the beautiful pink, favorite color, along with red and black. Thank you so very much, my dear King. I appreciate it, sweetie. And you're going to be right after our beautiful Samantha, okay, my sweet love? No, my beautiful Tiffany, I do not believe, by the way, Tiffany, I do not believe that you are meant to return back, sweetie. So I'm going to say no, my love. Here we go. I'm going to go and say, yeah, my beautiful Tiffany, it says the timestamp. I did your reading just a few moments ago, my beautiful Tiffany. I said that you were going to be meeting somebody around the 20th of January. A fire sign, somebody who seems to be working. They go to work into, like I was saying, into a suit. They wear something around their neck, which seems to be like gold jewelry or a chain or something. So new love is coming on in. They don't express their emotions all that well, but they do love and they do care so very much. Somebody who is going to be offering you many, 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 many dates, looking towards a long term. But I don't feel as though the X is into the cards, my sweet love. Thank you, my beautiful Lilith. Beautiful. There are some days like that, sweetie. Friendly Frog. If you want to post your question, go ahead with it, Friendly Frog. Post away. I'm going to go and answer MZ. And I will answer... I am with MZ, followed out by Friendly Frog. Because your name is cute as heck, I'm going to come and see Samantha on King Stephen. You're such a sweetie pie. I appreciate it so very much, my love. You're such a sweetie. So I'm going to go and see our dear MZ. And we're going to move on forward. Hold on. Just 1 second. I was going to show you. I went shopping today with my little boy and I bought like the cutest little winter coat that's got, it's not a winter, it's a sweater. I bought a sweater for Prince, and it's got reindeers on it, and he's so cute. I'm such a Christmas freak. Okay, so here we go. Yeah, that is definitely to read. It is at you, my beautiful friendly frog. You're a cutie pie. Please send your question out, my love. I'm gonna go and answer MZ, and I'm gonna be with you in just a moment. Okay, so post away. You're gonna be on up next, and MZ. We're gonna need a timestamp for MZ. I'm just gonna go and get the question. Okay. Let's go and see. So I'm going to put over here our beautiful MZ at 1:40 and 15 seconds. 1:40:15. Here we go. 1:40:15, and let's move on forward with this. Oh, Lola, seriously. I even bought a Grinch memory game today. Yeah, to play with my kids. Haven't had time though today. Between homework and everything, I have not had the time. But oh my God, I'm so excited to play it. Oh yeah. I bought a bunch of Christmas chocolates because my little girl loves that. Christmas gift bags. Oh yes. Oh yes. I'm completely into it. Oh, I almost bought Little Prince like a Santa sweater. I kid you not, but I felt really tacky, and so I thought, no, I'm not going to do it. I'll get him the reindeer one. I know, loves reindeer, so I had to get the reindeer. Oh yeah, I'm waiting to put my reindeers outside in front of my house. Oh, I'll be sure to send you a picture once that's done. Just to kind of torture you because I love you. I know. Okay, so here we go. I know, seriously. Thank you, friendly frog, sweet love. So as for our beautiful Z, do I actually see you guys being together after all of this? Yes, I do. Here we go, look. We're getting over here our Two of Cups, sharing, loving, attraction, mutual bond, togetherness, compatibility, being together into the beautiful harmony. Seeing over here that the transitions, whatever it is that you guys are going through at this moment, the obstacles, the challenges, all those things are going to bring something good, something strong. It's going to bring over here, even though all these difficulties, this is when you're in difficulty. It's when this beautiful, well, beautiful, it's not all that beautiful, but anyways, Five of Pentacles is up. Oh, you're in trouble. When it's below, you've passed those problems. You've passed those trials, if you will. So I'm actually going to have to say that as we move on forward, new ideas are coming on through. Within those new ideas, we're just getting the most beautiful attraction, the most beautiful match altogether. So yes, it is a struggle. It is a path that you guys have to go on through. But if you don't, nothing is going to happen. You'll never be able to be together. So I'm going to have to say, yes, patience is key, but is it going to be worth it at this moment? The cards still say that yes, you guys will be together, and that yes, the final outcome is about being together. But it's going to be important not to let go. These are your challenges over here. You've got to be careful for these challenges, because if you guys let go at any point in time, then everything that you've done all the way up until now is going to be nothing good. So it's going to be super, super, super important for you guys to not get caught in to the challenges that you're into at this moment. I know they seem like self-sabotage. I know that they seem like they're chaotic, and there are a lot of different things. I know that you often feel like you're a little bit navigating onto this ship all by yourself. But my dear gosh, the Emperor is here waiting for you, being strong, having the beautiful courage, also working through it. So this is about working through, being strong, and yes, you will have your beautiful happy ending, my love. So it's a yes for both of your questions, sweetie. I'm going to go and see Friendly Frog, because again, you got such a cute name. Hello, mais comment vas-tu? It's moi. How are things going? Your name is Ray. Oh, but I like Friendly Frog. But it is nice to meet you, Ray. Nice to meet you, sweetie. How are you doing? It's moi, sweetie. Let's go see what we've got over here for Ray. So, question: how should you move forward with SP? Yes, you are planning on confessing to him soon, but you're getting confused about your feelings as well as his. Ah, sweetie, I see what you mean. That is a problem. Okay, so how should you move on forward? Let's go and see that. Now, the fact that you're feeling confused means that there's definitely something that's a little bit bothering you over here. Or maybe there's something else that kind of came into play that is bringing this type of confusion towards you. That could be something that's happening too. Let's go and navigate and see what we've got. So, hold on. Okay. Just 1 second. Okay. So what should you be doing? Do you confess? Do you not confess? Because now you've got all these doubts. King of Cups. You're usually quite emotionally balanced. You're exhausted. You're tired. You're tired of the stagnation. You're a little bit worried. You're worried that you might not necessarily get what you want in return. Sacrifice over here. Worried that you're going to end up not getting what you truly want, which is why you're actually having these doubts. But what I'm truly going to have to say is that, you know what? How should you move on forward? You were planning on confessing soon, but now you're getting confused. I feel as though at this moment you're a little bit getting confused because perhaps you're a little bit afraid that the answer might not necessarily be a yes. And this is creating, if you will, it's like the fear, it's like the doubt is actually bringing a little bit of doubt, and is bringing, I'm going to say, an actual barrier that seems to be complicating. A little bit like a self-sabotage is what I'm trying to say. So, my love, what I'm basically going to have to say to you is this. If you have love feelings, and I'm never going to be one to say, don't say it. Never, ever, ever. If there's anything that you have to say because you do feel it and you do want movement, then you must do it and you must say it. But that being said, the fact that you're actually having some doubts at this moment, I feel as though it's a little bit of self-sabotage, but I feel like it's two different things. I feel like it's self-sabotage. I feel like it's fear. And I'm going to say, until you're absolutely 100% clear, then don't do it. It's not a week or it's not 2 weeks that are really going to be changing everything. It's not. I know you want to have your answer right away. I know that you've been waiting for a certain amount of time, but it's not a week or two that are going to actually change anything into the outcome. So, my love, what I will say is the following. Should you actually move on forward and do it? If it's something that you feel is necessary because you feel as though you truly do love this person, I will say yes. Find the strength, find the courage to move on forward. Absolutely. But if you're actually having doubts, why don't you actually give yourself a little bit of a time, sweetie? I honestly believe that the relationship that you are wanting to have at this moment is a little bit complicated. I honestly believe, my beautiful Ray, that I believe that the other person does have some feelings towards you. I feel that they do have a connection with you, but I also feel like they're not necessarily ready to be into a committed relationship. And maybe this is what you're feeling also. Maybe this is why you're a little bit distancing yourself. I feel that if you move on forward and you try to go and get something, you're not going to get it. And you kind of feel like that's going to spring you back. And because of that, maybe you're doing a little bit of self-sabotage. So my words of wisdom for you is the following. Give yourself a good week or two. Take a little bit of a break. Don't do anything right away. You're not sure. It's like if I want to bake a cake, but I don't quite know the recipe. I might as well wait till I get the recipe, right? Make sure I give myself all the chances. So give yourself some time. There's no rush, no nothing. See how you feel within the following week, or let's say 2 weeks. And if you're feeling stronger, you're feeling like this is something you must move and you must do and you must say, then please go ahead and do it, sweetie. Nothing bad will happen. At the worst, you'll get, I'm not quite ready for this type of contact or this type of relationship, but at least you will know. But don't do it until you're absolutely secure about it. I feel as though there are some issues within this connection and there's a lot of uncertainty, which is why I personally would say to hold off a little bit more, at least to make sure about your own feelings before advancing into something that I feel is a little bit complicated to begin with. Hopefully that has helped you out. It could have been a little bit confusing. I had a lot of things to say, but yeah. Ah, sweet dreams, my beautiful. It's moi. Sweet dreams, love. What is that? All you want for Christmas is Samantha and Paul and Lisa, right? It sounds like all I want for Christmas, like a Christmas list into a movie. I know, sweetie, to be together, right? All right, my beautiful Ray. So I'm going to say sending you a whole bunch of love, sweetie. Give yourself some time. Ponder upon it. There's no rush whatsoever, sweetie. And whenever you feel as though you're ready, go ahead with it. Or, you know, whatever you feel is best at that moment in time, sweetie. But take your time, okay? If you do anything right away, it's not going to give you something that you want, sweetie. Yes, you can, my beautiful Karima, sweetie. I got you, my beautiful. I got you, sweetie. I understand what you want, King. I know. Perfect. I appreciate that you appreciate. And I love that you're going to be giving yourself that time, friendly frog. Please do come back and see us at another moment in time, okay? And hang around with us. You're a sweetie pie. In the meanwhile, I'm going to go and see our beautiful Samantha. So, sweet love, are you going to be a good wife to Paul? And well, Paul, let's put a timestamp over here, please, at 1:51. So 1:51. Loeth and Juanson, we're going to be closing up the donations in 5 minutes, okay? So are you going to be a good wife to Paul? Have to take it slow or not? Oh, I love all those. Those are so sweet. Well, thank you, friendly frog. You're a sweetie pie. We're live every night, sweetie. We are. On exception of like birthdays into my family, we're here every single day, sweetie. All right, so here we go. So a timestamp for our lovely, beautiful queen, Samantha, at 1:52. Now, I have to say, lovely, how beautiful and how lovely are these questions tonight. I am loving them. We have goodies. Oh my God, of course, Dan. Absolutely, King Stephen, yes. I know. And what, on holidays? To what? Yes, what? Yeah, that's it, right? On holidays, yeah. I'm sorry. I only take like holidays once a year. Yeah. Okay, so here we go. Okay, I'm loving this. I am loving this. So, first of all, I know that we already discussed it, but stop taking anything from D. Stop it. No more. Thank you, my beautiful Karima, my sweet love, for your beautiful and generous donation. I'm going to be with you right after Stephen, okay, sweetie? All right, so love, here we go. There is no doubt about it, okay? Don't take anything more from D, because D's really starting to bug me. Other than that, are you going to be a good wife to Paul? This is what we're going to do. We're going to take some cards out upon how you are going to be, and we're going to take some cards out upon how he is going to be towards you. All right, here we go. So let's do this, and let's go see how he is going to be towards you now, because I like to make things exciting. Okay, so here we go. What do we have? And voila. Okay, so like this, and voila, and voila. So I've got you, and I have him onto the bottom, which I know, if you think about it, could mean a lot of different things, but I'm going to say, Juanson, stay into your box, sweetie. So, are you going to be good? I'm seeing that you are going to be my beautiful Queen Samantha, like a lover, sweetie. You are going to be, I feel as though it's like a sacred union. I feel like there's a lot of beautiful intimacy. There is a lot of physical intimacy. There's a lot of, I feel you in so many different ways. But I feel you into the deepest kind of ways that kind of go all the way down to your soul. It's like you have an acknowledgement of how he feels into a way like nobody ever has before. And even you, even with your ex, you have never, ever, ever felt this type of a connection. This type of, I understand what you're saying, even though you're not speaking. I know what you're feeling, even just simply by the touch. It is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful connection where I'm going to say it's almost a little bit electrifying, if you will. I feel like there is a lot of mutual respect. I feel that there is a lot of tranquility. You guys are not gone out partying every single night. You're tranquil. You're sweet. You're loving. You like to cuddle up upon the couch, watch a beautiful movie. You like to just kind of cuddle, maybe even just, talk. And that's it. Nothing much more. You don't need no fluffla, no flu-flu. Can you even say flu-flu? I don't know. We say it in French. You don't need any extreme. You don't need anything extra to be added onto it. You don't need that whipped cream onto that hot chocolate, my sweetie. You already have him and you love him and he has you and he loves you. And that's all that is necessary. So it's a beautiful, basic sweetness of loving and caring and tenderness from what I can see. I see that you actually feel that both of you guys, you complete each other. You complete each other in many different kind of ways, such as, well, you will do certain tasks, you will do certain chores, he will do others. Or sometimes it's not a question of task or chores, it's a question of feelings. You will feel a certain way, he will feel a certain way, but hey, one kind of complements the other, or one makes up for the other one sometimes. So it's a beautiful symbiosis, if you will, altogether, but it's a beautiful, emotional, passionate, caring, intuitive, and sensitive relationship altogether, my sweetie. It is. It is. It really, 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 really is. I love this. It is fantastic. Oh, D is a pain in the you-know-what. Oh, you didn't take anything, King. Okay, you did not. And then this morning, coffee. Okay, okay. I'm glad you did not, sweetie. If I move on forward and I go and see what is happening over here with him, my gosh, he never wants to feel not one single disconnection from you. He feels the strength into the connection, but he also wants to feel like he's like, it's gonna sound a little bit weird, but anyways, it's the way that he feels, so that's what it is. He wants to be strong. He wants to show you his strength, his courage. He wants to show you what he can do for you. He wants to be able to do those things that you can't necessarily do. Not because you can't necessarily, but maybe because you don't necessarily even want to do them. He wants to be able to be there for you whenever you do need him in any single way. It doesn't matter if it's 2 o'clock into the morning or if it's 1 o'clock into the afternoon. He wants to be able to be there. He wants to be able to heal you. He will take care of you. He will. I see him massaging your feet, my dear love. I see him massaging your feet because you got a cold at some point, and I see him massaging them, trying to take care of you, trying to bring you on back, trying to make you stronger, trying to love you as much as he possibly can in every single way. He is going to be loving and caring and tender, and he's going to try to be as strong and everything that he can possibly be. as much for you, my love, as for the family, as for Stephen, as for grandchildren. He wants to be somebody. It's like he wants to bonify himself into a way like he has never been into the past. So I will say a yes. Now, will Paul and you have to take it slow or not? Because you love Paul with all your heart and soul, right? And you know that he loves you, sweetie. I'm actually going to have to say, are you guys going to have to take it slowly? I don't believe so. Well, at first, whenever you guys actually do, yes, there's no doubt for that very beginning. But after that, there is nothing that you guys are going to actually do slowly. I know, he is. He is soft. I see him. I see him massaging her feet. I see him taking care of your beautiful mom, sweetie. Oh, adorable, adorable. He's so sweet. My beautiful Samantha, do you have to take things slowly? At first, it's normal that it will be a little bit slower, but after that, my dear gosh, no. Can I see any issues at all with you guys into an argument? I'm sorry. Honestly, I don't see all that money, but I do see one of them. But it doesn't mean that's not going to change. It doesn't mean it's not going to go away. It could change. It could never appear because it's not happening right away. It's happening when you guys are living together. I feel as though there is a moment where he just feels like everything is overwhelming. It's a little bit after you guys buy the house and move on in together. He just feels like everything is a little bit overwhelming and he's not spending enough time with you, enough quality time with you alone. And I feel as though there's a little bit of an argument that's going to pop on through. And it's stemming from the fact that he's going to be like a little bit, how can I say, he's going to be impatient. He's going to be feeling a little bit impatient into his ways. And because he's actually feeling a little bit impatient into his ways, see you tomorrow, Ray. Have yourself a lovely evening, sweetie, and sweet dreams, love. So, yeah, I'm definitely going to have to say there's something that is happening over here, my love. And it's like, it's all these emotions, it's all this stress, everything is coming into play. And he's just feeling like, oh, I need a break. I need to sit down. I need to be alone with my Samantha. That's where I need to be. I need to feel the love. I need to feel the connection. I need to feel that closeness. I just feel like he wants to sit down. He wants to relax and he wants to hug you because I feel like everything is so chaotic. But I feel like you're really, really, really busy too because everybody is busy and you're trying to settle everybody down and everything is just all like at first it's chaotic because okay, yes, you've got furniture, you've got moving things in, you've got putting up different types of furniture, you've got setting everybody into their own rooms, into their own places. Like it's at first, the first month or two is a little bit crazy because there's so many things that you guys have got to do. And I feel like at that point in time, he's just going to be missing that beautiful, calm, peace, loving moments that he has with you. So if you can actually avoid that conflict from happening, now that you actually know that it's going to be happening, by actually, when you do move, make sure that you always spend a good 10 to 15 minutes just with him because I see you as being the person who is there into the middle, who's orchestrating everybody. Who goes where, who does what, you've got to do this, you've got to do that, I'm going to go do this. Like I see you a little bit like the master, sending people on out all over the place, doing their things while you're doing other things. But people have kind of, it's like the family has a little bit mandated you to be the one who a little bit decides what's going on and how things are functioning. But it's a little bit difficult for him. So by actually knowing this, you can avoid the actual conflict by really just spending more time with him every single day. A little bit of quality time together. Even though life is chaotic and you guys are tired, just make sure that you find a little bit of time for him. That's it, my love. For Paul, my love, it's love. I'm going to say it's love. I'm going to say it's tender care. That's what you can do. That's it. That's all, sweetie. It's a question of being there for him. It's a question of always letting him know that even though life can be completely hectic, that you're always there for him. Let me go and give you some messages, my sweetie. Then I'm going to go on see our dear King Stephen and our beautiful Karima. Okay. Karima, I'm going to be with you in about 10 minutes, sweetie, if you do want to come on back, okay? Or if you want to hang on. Absolutely up to you, my love. Here we go for my dear, beautiful Samantha. And let's move on forward with it. I don't see family issues with them. I don't. Honestly, sweetie, I have not seen any whatsoever. I feel as though I feel like the actual relationship between everybody, once you guys are actually moved in together and everything is set on up, it's like you're independent cells. One person, like Paul and you, are taking care of your business. And into the daytime, you guys see, you will see Stephen and you will see Lisa and you will see the rest of the family, but you're really taking care of your own things. So I don't see I don't see anything bad. I don't. I'm sure something will happen at some point because nothing is perfect, Samantha, but I just don't see it at this moment. So I'm going to say, let's just kind of continue, crossing our fingers. And as long as everybody kind of speaks and respects, something that could be really good for you guys, actually, my beautiful Samantha, would be to do, it's a little bit like a King Arthur kind of a thing. I'm going to say, because you're going to be two different couples plus family members living into the same place, you're going to be having, grandchildren, the whole deal, once a month, not every week, because I feel like it's a little bit too much, but once a month, you guys should sit around a table, have a cup of hot chocolate, and just discuss what things you feel went good, what you feel was a little bit maybe more disturbing or bothersome, and how you guys can really just make some compromises throughout this so the next month can be better. Like that, you avoid the conflicts. Whenever something kind of happens that's a little bit bothersome, you can kind of jot it down onto the piece of paper. And when you have that meeting at the end of the month where everybody sits down, everybody talks about the month, what they thought was good, what they thought was not as good, how you can modify things, you're getting a group, you're getting a collective, you're getting people who are not against each other, but are working together, and you're getting somewhat of a community together where you know that you have that time where you guys can work upon it. Yes. Exactly. Okay, so my love, here we go for messages for you, sweetie. I want you to know that my heart is yours. I can listen to your voice all day and all night. I want you to know that I really want to see you, and I always do. Please don't ever, ever change. I want you and only you because you are my biggest wish. I know that we belong together. You are never very far from my mind. I want you to know that I will never, ever reject you. I feel as though you are so very good to me. Oops. And I believe that you are my other half. Thank you, my beautiful Karima. Okay, in about 10 minutes, okay, my love? In about 10 minutes, I'll be with you. I'm sorry. Are you going to bond with anybody? You mean within the family? Within the family, there is absolutely no doubt about it. It's a little bit, well, it's interesting. Within the family, I feel as though the most bonds that are actually going to be happening is really about the people who are going to be spending most time together. I feel as though the rest of the family, so grandma, moms and stuff like that, they're going to be staying at a home more of the times. They're a little bit older. It's a little bit more difficult. I feel as though you and Paul, and Stephen and Lisa, you are going to be the four who are going to be together more, who are going to have a stronger bond. But I really do feel as though Stephen and Paul are going to have a really, really, really strong bond. And I feel as though you and Lisa are going to have a very strong bond. She's going to be like the daughter that you have never had. And I feel as though Paul is going to be, if you will, a little bit the dad that Stephen has never had. So it's just like this beautiful bond, a beautiful, loving kind of a place where it's connections that we've never really had. And maybe we've always a little bit wanted. And you guys are spending a lot of time together, so you're actually generating this energy and you're working upon it, and it makes just a beautiful fusion together. It makes a beautiful togetherness, my love. They are home people. I feel as though the families kind of stick at home. They're comfortable there. They're nice there. They're well there. And I don't feel as though they want to be attended to. I don't feel like they ask or they want a lot of different things. I just kind of feel as though, they want to feel the love. They want to feel that there is a presence. They want to know that everybody is together and everybody is happy into the house. And as long as a family knows that, then there's no problem. It's like everybody is okay. And for my dear friend over here, Stephen, sweetie, is going to be at 2:11 and 15 seconds. Can I please tell anything about Lisa Thomas? Yes, and Paul and Mom. And are you all going to get along well with each other? Are you going to have arguments? You're trying to be confident, right? But for some reason, you still have doubt. Oh, I know, sweetie. It is, my beautiful Samantha. Okay, well, let's go and look at this a little bit further, okay? Let's continue with our dear Stephen and see what we've got into all of this all together. So let's go over here. And then Karima is going to be the final reading for tonight. I'm going to go and validate within PayPal. So, just 1 second. Oh, Stephen, you would love to be where I am at. Tomorrow around lunchtime, we are expecting 2 to 4 centimeters of snow. 2 to 4. So I'm glad I'm actually going to put my snow tires. My appointment is tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. So it's a good thing because snow's arriving into the afternoon. Poof. But you would have loved to be here. We also have our beautiful Patricia, who's going to be after Karima. So just one moment over here. Okay. And voila. So, my love, let's return back. I love you too, my beautiful Samantha. Thank you so very much, my love. But the reading is not beautiful because of me. It is beautiful because of your energies. It is beautiful because of the family that you guys are creating together. It is beautiful because of the love that everybody has. That's why it's so very beautiful. So for our dear Stephen over here, I did give a timestamp, so we are good. Stephen, love. How's everything going to be happening? How's everything going to be moving on forward? I see you over here, Stephen. I see you, love. Yes, I do. I see you being hesitant. I do, sweetie. I see you being hesitant. I see you being afraid to express different type of emotions. And I know that you want to, but I know that you do still have those doubts. You do have those doubts, sweetie. The problem is that you have been hurt so many times into the past. You are spiritually open, but you are emotionally a little bit blocked because of disappointment, because of fear, because of rejection, because of what you had into the past. But my dear Stephen, we have all, oh my God, every single one of us, there is not one single person onto the face of this earth who has not lived through some type of rejection in love. Oh, there's not one of us. Nobody has had a yes all the way on through. It's not possible. So we've all felt the pain. We've all been rejected. We've all had heartbreak at some point in time. But we always believe, and we always get back up, and we always go back on out there, and we go and search for love. And you're lucky because you did find love, and love has found you, sweetie. Not only has love found you, but love has found you, has found a beautiful home, has found a beautiful family where everybody is going to be able to generate that beautiful energy. I feel as though it's going to take a certain amount of time, my dear Stephen. There's no doubt about it, okay? It's going to take a certain amount of time. I'm not going to say that within the following month you're going to be okay and you're going to forget about your doubts and everything's going to be all right. It's not. It's going to take time. It's going to take effort. It's like a lot of things. It's like stopping to drink alcohol. Ooh, you really like it, but you've got to slow on down or you got to stop taking it, right? You have to put the effort. So this is what it's going to be. You have to put the effort at this moment towards your inner self, towards your beautiful soul, my love. I know that you have the strongest and the most beautiful connection with God, angels above. I know you've got that beautiful connection, sweetie. I need you to have that very strong connection, but also towards yourself. I need you to actually listen what God and what the angels are saying about you and to you, about who you are and what you have to give and how lovely you are and how sweet you are. And not just, oh, well, does she really love me, or is she going to say no, or is she going to dislike me? No. Believe into yourself. There's nothing that is sexier, that is more powerful, that is more handsome and more attractive than somebody who is so very determined and strong and who believes into the connection, who believes into the love. So, sweetie, I have absolutely no doubt about it, and I have never had any doubt whatsoever. Lisa loves you. Lisa believes that you are attractive. Lisa has no issues whatsoever towards you. Lisa is crazily happy and excited to be part of this family, to her, onto her own side, to turn the page onto her own side also. This is about renewal for everybody into this family. It's renewal. It's turning the page. It's beginning again with new connections, new love, stronger love, a love that will last forever. But it's about all these beautiful movements. You guys have so many beautiful plans that are coming. You have so many beautiful things, and it's one little step at a time. Everything is going to put itself into place. Just even think a few months ago, you never thought you'd be at this place now, did you? Every single little piece of the puzzle you will end up finding. And as you find them, you will become stronger. You will grow stronger. And as you grow stronger, you will believe more into the connection. You will take your place a little bit more. You will be stronger. You will be happier, my sweet love. And you know what? She's going to be able to help you with that. But not only her, the family. You're talking about arguments. You're talking about people being together. How's the family going to go? How is the living relationships going to be going? Oh, my dear gosh, you're all together into the same place. You all love each other. You all respect each other. And you've all decided together as grown adults to be moving together and to be turning this page onto this beautiful brand new page. You are blessed to be able to do so. A lot of people would love to and they can't. So you are blessed to be able to do so. And you are going to be blessed with two beautiful children who are going to be coming upon. Think about all these beautiful things. Don't worry about fears. Don't worry about problems. No, when the fear arrives, face it. When the problem arrives, face it. Don't anticipate it. If it happens, it happens. But don't think something's going to be happening. No, enjoy, be confident, and be strong. That's how you're going to have the most beautiful relationship with your wife, with Samantha, with your father, with Paul. That's where everything is going to be happening. You wish you could be somewhere hot, Karima. You say, what, you're in Canada and it's freezing cold tonight, right? Me too, Karima. We're expecting like 2 to 4 centimeters, and it's presently -3 degrees outside. I walked my kids, Karima, to the bus stop. I walk them to the bus stop every morning. But that being said, I walked him to the bus stop and it was -6. But it was -6 like with cold. Oh my God. And my kids were farting around. And so I was afraid they were going to be missing their bus. So I sent them out and I said, I'll go and join you guys. Now, I mind you not, the bus stop is like 3 houses away from mine. It's not far. And so I went out. Oh my God, I was so freezing. Oh, I did not put a toque onto my head. It was so cold. I did not even chit chat with the lady. I usually chit chat with the moms that are there. We all chit chat when our kids go off onto the bus. Not even. I just ran home. It was way too cold. Oh, I know, Karima. Oh my God. Not exciting. Yeah. I'm going to put snow tires onto my car tomorrow, Karima. Another thing that's not exciting. And that's it, right? I know, sweetie. You say your heart is nothing to play with. And when you say you love, that's exactly what it is. And you're not going to be playing around with any women. Absolutely not, sweetie. And she's not going to be playing around with any men neither. But it is so very important for you to believe into her and for her to believe into you, because she believes into you, but you believe into her, but you're afraid. And because you're afraid, sometimes when we're afraid, we end up kind of self-sabotaging things. So it's so very important that you stay strong, that you believe, okay? It is so important, my love. I promise you. Once you believe and once you know, you're good for gold. Honestly. I don't see anything more coming upon for you than for with Samantha. I don't see any problems within the family. Between you and your beautiful wife, the only thing I'm going to have to say is that you need to have confidence. Yeah. That you need to believe into her love, because she's going to be telling you over and over and over again how much she loves you and how much she cares for you, but you have to believe into her. She's always going to be around you. She's never going to be playing games. She doesn't go out to clubs. She doesn't go out to bars. She sticks around. She likes to go out to the restaurant every once in a while, my sweet love. Beautiful little home style kind of restaurants, family style restaurants. She likes the beautiful, lovely, kind of simple things out of life. That's what she likes. Every once in a while, she likes a candlelit dinner, my sweet love. And I'm going to say she would love to have a candlelit dinner the first month that you guys have moved into your new house, outside, into your yard, next to the garden. She wants to have a candlelit dinner, sweetie. I know he's afraid of being rejected because he's been afraid of being rejected into the past, because he was into the past, my beautiful Samantha. But that's like I said, we've all been hurt in love before. We've all had bad experiences, but we have to pick ourselves up. We have to believe. There's nothing more sexy and more strong than somebody who believes into themselves, into their looks. You know what, Stephen? You look like you look, okay? You are a good-looking man. You are who you are. And if you're going to change anything about your body, change it because you want to. Don't change it for somebody else. Don't ever do something for somebody else. Always do it for you. And if somebody loves you, such as Lisa loves you, she loves you just the way you are. She's not going to love you more because you lose 20 or 30 pounds. She loves you the way you are. And that's what I want you to remember. Out of everything I have said tonight, love yourself and believe that other people love you the way that you are. Hurt happens into life. Arguments happen. But that's part of life. We pick ourselves back up. We make things better. And we're good for good. Yes. I know, sweetie. I know, my love. Let me give you some messages too, my dear king. And Karima, you are on up next, followed out by our beautiful friend Patricia. Messages for our dear lovely, I'm just going to put this deck back. I do not want it anymore. All right. And here we go over here, my love. No, you're up in a second, my lovely Karima. I know you have, Stephen. You know what, Stephen? Like I said, do it for you. Don't do it for anybody else. Don't do it for you, sweetie. It's not about changing who you are and how you are for somebody else. If you're going to do it for yourself. Lisa loves you the way that you are. She thinks you're adorable, sweetie. So I would not change a single thing about you. If you change it because you want to. I dream about you and it always arouses me. It would absolutely break my heart if you ever left me for somebody else. Look at that. You see? This is what we were talking about. The feelings between us are mutual. Trust me, I will be yours and I will be yours forever. You are so very handsome and you have no reason to be jealous of anybody. I love you dearly and deeply, and I hope that you truly do believe me when I say it to you directly. Let me give you some more. Hold on. And let's go over here. All right, sweetie. You absolutely take my breath away. I was not ready for love that is so very great. I want you to know that you are so very beautiful. Every single thing happens for a reason. I need you like a heart needs a beat. I feel so much passion for you. I just can't seem to get away from you. I love you too much. I never, ever, ever want to cause you any pain. And I truly want you to know that I simply cannot stop thinking about you. I know, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, Stephen. Times change. People change. Fads change. And then again, I'm going to say, if in the 50s, women really only wanted to be with men who had cars, well, they had their priorities at the wrong place. Things change. I feel as though nowadays, we're looking for love. We're looking for commitment. We're looking for somebody who truly loves us the way that we're at, the way that we are. Doesn't matter what you change. Doesn't matter if your hair is pink, red, or blue, or green. Doesn't matter if you add a piercing or a tattoo to your body. The important thing is that the person that you are with loves you the way that you are. Not that they love you because of what you've got. If you fall in love with somebody, there's still some people today, my dear Stephen, who will only love you if you've got a Porsche or if you've got, I don't know, a Lamborghini, whatever. But they're not the right person for you, sweetie. If they are after gold, if they are after money, then they're not with the right person. This is about love. It's not about objects. Exactly. You've got this, my love. Oh my God, you do, sweetie. And when you don't, you know how to, you know how to reach on out towards us. Thank you, my dear beautiful. I am glad, Stephen. Samantha and Stephen. Tonight we're Wednesday. On to Friday, I'm doing some more spells. So if you guys would like me to do some spells, so Stephen, if you would like me to do some confidence spells, you let me know. Always the protection spells, I know they're always good. But if you want anything else, let me know. But for the moment, what I could see is protection from D. I can see also confidence spell for our dear Stephen. So you continue to believe into yourself. And if there's anything else, send me an email and let me know, and I'm going to do it not tomorrow, but on Friday. Moving over to my beautiful Karima. And you could always reach on out towards me, sweetie. I know. Oh, it'll be my absolute pleasure, my beautiful Samantha. My absolute pleasure, sweetie. Just let me know if there's anything else that you would like, okay? Anything else, just send me an email and let me know. Oh, I can. I would do a confidence and I would do a protection spell, is what I would do. But if you want something more, just let me know and I'll do it, okay? And we do have the beautiful new moon who's coming upon also into a few days. So that's going to be an important move where we can, repeat them. Now, my beautiful Karima. So I will expect your emails if there's anything else that you want. If that's all you want, I'm good for gold. I already jotted it on down. I'm good. But if there's anything else, you let me know and I will do it. Perfect, sweetie. And here we go for all these beautiful hearts, these beautiful smiles. And I'm going to send some party cones too because, my God, you guys are moving into the most beautiful, beautiful stage into your life. You deserve the party cones, sweetie. Karima, my love, does he remember any of the dreams that he has had about you? Nice question. If so, which one? And how does he view you as a person? Okay. Does he feel any deep emotional connection? All right, let me go and see that, my love. I've got you, sweetie. Let's go and find that out. So, how does he feel? Steven, sweetie. I don't have the hug emoticons, and if I go look for them, they'll take forever. But I will send you a million hearts. Here you go. They're sent out to you, sweet love. Here you go, to you and Samantha, my sweetie. All right, my beautiful Karima. Does he remember? Okay. Anything. Does he remember any of the dreams that he has had about you? Oh, yes, he does. Oh, yes, he does. Mm-hmm. He definitely does, my sweetie. He doesn't remember all of them. He does not remember all of them. A lot of them he will not necessarily talk to you about because I kind of feel as though a lot of them are actually something that are more sexual. So it's much, much, much more physical. I can't get too much into it because we're not into an 18 plus, but there's no doubt about it. I'm going to say 1 out of 2 of his dreams within a week, let's say a 7-day. He usually has, I'm going to say 2 to 3 dreams about you during the week. 2 of them are usually something that are more erotic. And I can't get into it all that much, but what I will add in is that into those type of physical dreams, you seem to be the boss. That's what I'm going to say. You seem to be the one who's deciding a little bit what's happening and everything of the such. That's all I can add to be very YouTube friendly upon that. If I move on into the next one is interesting. I feel as though he sees different things. Sometimes he feels sad. Sometimes it's a beautiful dream. There's different type of dreams. Sometimes he sees you guys being together doing like little activities. It could be going out to the movies. It could be just enjoying a beautiful dinner. Sometimes he sees you guys really just sitting down, talking together. But it's like the beautiful, simple kind of things is what is happening into the other ones. Sometimes he doesn't really understand them because he's like, I don't know what happened into that dream. He'll wake up from it and he'll remember it. And then he'll think to himself, well, why am I remembering this? Why am I remembering that I'm taking coffee with Karima? But I kind of feel like he's missing the elements that are surrounding. And to every single one of his dreams, yes, we have different type of situations, okay? Other than the passionate and the 18 plus kind of stuff, the other dreams, we always have the same type of dream. We're doing something together, which seems to be ordinary, but we don't quite understand why it's just like that. Point being is that He's trying to live out the little things that he would like to do with you, that he does not do. His mind is a little bit compensating from different things that he's not doing with you. Perhaps when you guys see each other, perhaps it's more physical. You don't necessarily have those beautiful little simple kind of lovely little moments. Perhaps he's a little bit too afraid or a little bit too shy to tell you that he would like to have one of those beautiful moments. So it's all these tiny little things that come into play. When you guys see each other, it's always like important. It's always, you always have somewhat a little bit of a determination, a little bit of a certain way where you guys are going. But I feel as though into his mind, into his brain, into his subconscious, the message that seems to be coming on through is that he is looking for stability. He is looking for simple. He is looking for love. And I know that sometimes within the way that he acts towards you, or the way that maybe he does not always answer back the messages, or sometimes it's just really more physical, he's not necessarily showing you all those sides, but he's not necessarily showing them to himself neither. He must acknowledge, he must find all these things that he's keeping hidden within him, that he wants a beautiful, deep, loving connection. But I feel as though there's still a little bit of fear who comes into the way and blocks him. So it's something that seems to be more physical than him actually showing on up and telling you how much he loves you, how much he cares for you, how much he adores you, how much he loves spending time with you, and how important it is for him. And he's never going to tell you, like, it would be so lovely for him to actually tell you, I dream about you, and I dream about you every single night or every other night. And in my dreams, you're beautiful and you're passionate. And in my dreams, sometimes we're just sitting there just talking, but it's beautiful. And it's exactly what I needed. You see what I mean? And that's it. No, he's not. He's not. I know. Oh, my dear Stephen. Stephen, I will try tomorrow, sweetie, to take a picture. If I'm brave enough to go outside of my house to take a picture. Yeah. I will take a picture and I'll send you the snow, sweetie. I'll send you a picture of my snow, love. I will. At this moment, I just have like crunchy ice outside. Not much snow. But I will send you a picture of my snow tomorrow. And if I don't remember, let me know. And I'll take a picture. I promise you. We're expecting snow for like 2-3 days. So it is nice, my beautiful Karima, because it shows that there's a different level. It shows that, yes, he shows a lot of passion. He shows a side of himself that is more physical, that might be or might seem a little bit more cold. But behind that, he has so many different type of layers that are so deep, but are more loving, they're more caring, they're more sweet. It's that part of the relationship that he's not quite willing to reveal at this moment, because it gives him vulnerability, is what it does. And he's not too good at vulnerability. But my dear, and that's why he's mysterious. But he feels it, and he dreams about it, and he thinks about it, and he knows, and these dreams are not going to stop. He's going to continue to have these dreams and these thoughts and these emotions. And thank God, because the more he has these dreams and these emotions and these feelings, well, the more at some point in time he's going to end up just really opening on up towards you. And this is where the relationship's going to kick on open, and everything is going to start to be able to happen. Stephen wants to build a snowman. We built a snowman 2 weeks ago, but it kind of melted. And now I just have like a little ball of snow is what I've got. But yeah, I'll take a picture of my snow. I will. And I will send it out to you guys. You guys will be flabbergasted is all I have to say when you see the snow that's going to be in front of my house into the following month or two. Oh my gosh. Yes. Then you might change your mind about coming over here. So, does he remember any of the dreams that he has about you? Well, he kind of does. Yes. It is a nice revelation. It definitely is, sweetie. Yes. How does he actually view you as a person? How does he view you as a person? You're a little bit scary to him sometimes, my love. It's the power that you hold. It's the way that you are. It's the way that you're determined. It's the way that you know what you want. You're very, very strong about it. And the way that you know what you want to go and get into a certain completion. He knows that you're willing to make sacrifices. You're willing to make compromises. But I'm telling you, you sometimes scare him, sweetie. Just because your energy is strong, your energy is powerful, and you're somewhat outspoken, my love. And as much as he does love that, I'm sorry, it does kind of scare him at the same time. Is it, my beautiful Karima? Okay, well, see what you've got is coming towards me. I don't know. I'm into the basement. I'm going to go upstairs soon, and I will see, but I don't believe it's snowing. No, it's not snowing. My phone is telling me it's not snowing at this moment. So your snow is coming my way, my beautiful Karima. But it's going to stick around for me. For you, it's probably going to melt away. Hold on. Now, how does he feel? How does he feel when he is actually with you, when he connects with you onto a different type of a level? Let me go and see. When you guys are intimate together, does he feel any deep emotional connection? He feels like he is strong when you guys are together, whenever you have that intimate connection. He feels like the world is at the tip of his fingers, like everything is possible. He feels like there is nobody who could ever give him the same type of feelings that you are giving him. He also feels as though, like I said, the world, possibilities, he feels like there's no barriers. He feels like there's no boundaries. He feels like you guys simply understand each other, you respect each other, and you love each other. And between all of this, this is why this connection is so very strong. Yes, he does feel the very strong emotional connection. And he wants more of it every single time. It is a connection like one that he has never felt before. It is that connection of knowing that it's intense, it's strong, it's beautiful, but it's like he knows how you're feeling. It's like there is a transmission, if you will, of energy that is given, that he just understands you at that point being. At that moment in time, he understands everything that's going on. Oh, maybe when I show you my snow, Stephen. Not right away. Give me a little bit of time, sweetie. Give Mother Nature, I'm going to say around the month of January. Give Mother Nature until January, and I'll show you my snow. You can let me know if you still want to come on forward, sweetie. And let me give you some more messages, my love. I'm sorry. My cold is getting better, though, guys. It is slowly leaving. It is. No medication, no Vicks, no nothing. No cough drops. Ooh, I'm on amends. And messages. Let's go to this one. Over here. Just 1 second. And this is what I want. Actually, this is what I want. And here we go. Yeah, it's nice. It's nice, Karima. It is. It really is. I see a transfer of energy that goes from like one soul to the next. But everything is so clear into that moment. Everything makes sense. After the connection is done, sometimes we lose a little bit of the sense of, sometimes we lose the actual understanding everything. Sometimes it's like things are a little bit unclear, but at that moment in time, it's like we've got a download of information that is so strong, but is so very vital at the same time. It is. It's very interesting, my beautiful Kristen. Very interesting, sweetie. Don't stress out about who does not want us to be together. I have never been so comfortable with anybody like I am with you. With you, I am so very relaxed. And I thank you for every single thing that you do for me. I want to be able to make you so very happy. And I love how peaceful this connection is. I appreciate every single thing you do for me. If I ever cause you any pain whatsoever, I am sorry and I will fix it. I want you to express to me when you're not okay. I want you to know that I will always protect you. And let's go to this one. I want you to know that I truly do need you. I've been having those dreams about you. I want to be able to live with you. You make me feel absolutely blessed. I also want you to know that I do still need a little bit of time. Sometimes I want to surprise you at your home, but I ultimately want you to know that I love you. Yes, they did. They did. We just looked at it. You had like the most beautiful readings tonight, sweetie. I know, my love. Out of all the message cards I have, that one came upon into that deck, my sweet love. My beautiful Karima, I'm going to send you a million different hearts too, sweetie. And I'm going to say, you know what you could do, my beautiful Karima? You could actually go and join him into his dreams. Why don't you do that? On a beautiful astral voyage, my love. Before you go to bed at night, whenever he's not there. Because when he's there, he's already there. You're already enjoying his company. But whenever he's not there, before you go to bed, think about him really, really, really quite strongly. And tell him that you're going to be meeting him. That you're going to be joining him. And as you fall asleep, think about what you're going to be doing, how you're going to be joining him, and everything of the such. You might not necessarily be able to do it the first night, but if you give it a few tries, you're going to do it. You're going to end up meeting him, and then you're going to have those beautiful astral voyages together, spending those beautiful moments of connection together, sweetie. Try it out. You'll see, my love. I'm going to go and see our beautiful Patricia before we go and see Juanson. My beautiful Karima, I am sending you loads of love, sweetie. May this beautiful connection continue. It is a long lifetime and many lifetimes connection. It is strong, it is beautiful, and it must continue in its beauty, sweetie. So I say, my love, go underneath some beautiful warm blankets because it is snowing where you're at, and cuddle up with maybe a book, watch yourself a nice little show, go to bed, sweetie, and dream about him, my love. Go and join him into his fantasies. Try it. I kid you not, Karima. And take yourself a little bit of a book too if you can. I don't know. Yes, I answered all of them. The second one you think you answered about, wait. And the other one I had already done about his feelings. Let me go see. His latest thoughts and actions. No, I didn't get it. What is it? No, I don't have anything. My last question over here is, does he remember any of his dreams about you? If so, which ones? How does he view you as a person? How does he feel when he's with you? Intimate, deep connections, and messages. Oh, just what is your question? What is it you want to know? The second one, you asked about what would he, oh, what would he like to tell you that he can't? Okay, I don't have it, but hold on. I'll answer that, sweetie. Give me a moment. Here we go. Let me take out some cards. I'm sorry, I didn't answer it. I just did not see it, my love. I've got you. Oh, I know you do, Stephen. And I say please do. It is a beautiful place. It is. Oh, that's okay, Karima. I don't see it, but it's okay. It probably didn't pass on through, my love. I don't know. Sometimes there's bugs in YouTube, sweetie. But don't worry about it. What's important is that you told me there's a question. And I've got you, my love. I've got you, sweetie. Here we go. So let me go and see what he would actually like to say to you. But he's not quite able to do so. He wants to be able to work with you a little bit more into teamwork, my love. I'm getting teamwork. I'm getting collaboration. I'm getting that he wants to learn more about you. I feel as though for some reason over here, oh, it's my pleasure, sweetie. I feel as though he wants to have a better connection with you. He wants to have a stronger connection. But he wants to be able to actually tell you that he wants this connection, that he wants this strength. He wants to be able to do more things with you. He wants to be able to do more activities. He wants to be able to talk with you more. He wants to be able to open up with you more about all different kind of things. He wants to have a union. He wants to have a commitment. I'm really just going to say being together, a togetherness, because at this moment, you have a connection. You have a strong connection, a connection that is, oh, it goes past many, many lifetimes, as we have seen. And there's a very, very strong magnetism that is there. But he wishes for more. He wants for more. He wants to be able to be there with you for, you know, the coffee into the morning, for the lunch. He wants to be able to decide what's going to be happening for dinner, what you guys are going to be doing, maybe for the weekend or for the evening. He wants to be able to collaborate more with you into life, being there with you, working as a team, instead of just being you onto your side and him onto his side, and you guys meet on up and you talk and you date. He wants to have more. He wants to have more of a commitment, more of a relationship, if you will. He wants to be able to be more caring. He wants to be able to show you more that he loves you with his caring. He wants to be more compassionate towards you. He wants to be able to be more emotional stable towards you. He wants to be able to go with the flow with no problems whatsoever, with no barriers whatsoever. He wants to have an easy, flowing, beautiful relationship with you. He is working, and he wants you to know that he is working onto his courage. He is working. He believes into this relationship with all his heart and soul. There is a lot of faith, and he is working towards this. He is releasing anything that is negative, anything that is not good, anything that has happened between you guys into the past that could have created some barriers. He is releasing. He is letting go. He no longer wants it. He wants collaboration. He wants working together. And honestly, he really, really, and I'm seeing it on both sides over here, we want to feel the compassion. We want to have that, I'm going to say, union together. We don't want to feel tired. We don't want to feel burnt out. We want to feel like this relationship is a togetherness and that we're moving onto the same path together. But he's having some problems actually saying this to you. So he's working onto it at this moment. So he's asking you to be more patient, but to believe that he's working onto it, that he wants to be able to create a better harmony between you guys where things are easier, they're more flowing, and where he's actually able to tell you a little bit more how he actually does feel. I'm going to take a sip, and I'm going to lock myself back, but I think I'm already locked back in. Let me go and see. I am. I'm just going to go and see over here, beautiful Patricia. My beautiful Karima, my sweet love. I am sending you so much love. Believe into this connection. Have a lot of faith into it. There's a lot happening on all different kind of levels. It's a beautiful love story that's unfolding. So I'm excited to see what's going to be happening after, sweetie. Let's keep this going, my love. It is my pleasure, sweetie. we're going to need a timestamp for our beautiful Patricia. She's going to be at 2:54. I'm not going to be following the chat at this moment. So if anybody says or writes anything to me, I love you guys, but I can't follow because I'm into PayPal, okay? So here we go. Oh, Patricia's bored. Okay. Did I leave a timestamp? Wait. 2:54 and 30 seconds. 2:54:30 for Patricia, because I don't remember if I left a timestamp. And here we go. So you... no! What is that? Oh, no. But you're tired. You're in bed. And this is why you're bored. You're in bed doing nothing. Not loving it. Yeah, he's not writing it. He never, ever, 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 ever writes when you're not well. He doesn't do well with illness. He doesn't do well with anything of the such. Oh my God, no. He does not reply on back. Oh, jeez. I wish he could reply back. I really, really do. Patricia, I'm glad that you're back home. I'm glad that you're okay. I'm sorry that you were not well, that you were not okay, and that you had to go through what you went through. And I'm sorry that A is continuing onto the same path of being afraid of opening up his emotions and telling you, I'm so worried about you. Are you okay? I'm so sorry. Can I come and see you? Can I help you? Can I do anything? Can I send you some Tylenols? Whatever. I know Tylenol is not going to do it at this point, but you know what I mean, my love. I want him to be able to be there for you. This is about a connection. It's about love. It's about a relationship. He needs to be able to be there for you. He needs to show you that he loves you and cares for you and wants to be there and wants to help you. My God, I need to talk with him. I've been saying this for years. I need to talk with him. I do. We need to set things straight, him and me. So, my love, what I'm going to say is, yeah, he's far away, but he's still anxious. He's still worried about you. He never really completely has to worry about what's going on with you because you always keep him updated. So he never has any big fears because he doesn't hear from you, like you could have towards him because he doesn't write for like a week or two sometimes. He doesn't have to worry about that with you. He knows that, you know, you end up writing, things are okay. And if anything ever happens, you're going to end up writing to him. So that's called stability. And that is called actually, you know, being responsible and being there. And you're there. You're responsible. You're telling him what's going on. So I'm basically saying over here that you're giving him every single thing that he needs. So he doesn't really actually need to reach on out. I know that he needs to reach on out to say, I'm sorry, I hope you're okay. Can I do anything for you? Whatever. But he doesn't need to reach on out because he already knows that you're okay. He already knows that you're all right, that you're back at home. He knows that even if he would be there, he could not really do anything for you. I know what he's missing is the main point, compassion, right? Loving, union, hugs, kiss, or whatever it is that he could send you. It would be accepted, right? So, my love, I'm basically going to have to say, honestly, no more work for you out house. No more. Let's stop those renovations as we're talking about. They're not doing you any good. You're completely stressed, my love. I need you to take some time for yourself. I need you to unstress. I need you to do zoo therapy. I need you to pet your fur baby, okay? I need you to pet your fur baby who is most likely absolutely worried about you. And I need you to really just relax, breathe, enjoy the peacefulness, enjoy being alive, enjoy not having as much as a headache, enjoy relaxing and getting better. And as you're relaxing and you're getting better, do something for you. Don't do something for A, do something for you. I'm definitely going to have to say at this moment, you've already exposed what it is that you've had to expose, so I would not necessarily send anything more out towards him. Maybe when you're feeling completely better, you can say, well, you know, I'm feeling better, just wanted to let you know, and I'm going off to do this, right? Now, we know that his time is going to be approaching. Why do I have the 16th? Did he give you? He probably didn't give you any time, right? For some reason, number 16 pops into my mind. Is it the 16th of December? Did he tell you the date that he was coming? Anyways, I know he's still planning on coming in December. So he is going to be popping on up. So why don't you just kind of utilize this beautiful time where you're forced to stay in bed? Oh, it's not going to be towards what you think I'm going to say. But I'm going to say, why don't you utilize this beautiful time to relax your beautiful soul, do something good for yourself, and why don't you plan? Why don't you just kind of, don't tell him what you're planning, because then he's going to feel the pressure. But why don't you plan lovely little things that you would actually like to do with him? And when he arrives, you can just kind of act like it's a little bit spontaneous. Woohoo. But you actually planned it a little while ago. Just ideas. It could be different type of subjects, or it could really just be beautiful relaxation and just putting on some beautiful music, relaxing and thinking about nothing. That is something that never happens to you. I'm sure you think all the time, my sweet love. But my love, know that things will get better. Know that he does love you. Know that the fact that he's not responding does not mean he doesn't love you. It just means that he's being I'm going to say that's a typical A type of reaction. But he loves you just the same. He misses you just the same. And I'm basically going to have to say, my sweet love, you need to get better so that you can rest on up, so that when he pops on over, you'll be good for him, my love. You need to be tip-top shape. You can't have no migraines. You can't have any of that stuff happening when he's going to be popping on by. Let me give you some messages from him, sweetie. And then I'm going to go and see our dear friend Juanson. Going to go see what naughtiness you have been up to, Juanson. Although it's a day off, you've been probably good. Okay. Getting a lot of passion over here. Passion, reigniting. Distractions at this moment. Fear of vulnerability. Wanting a beautiful new beginning with you. Going through somewhat of a spiritual awakening. Wanting you to know that we love you. That we miss you. That we're constantly thinking about you. That we are jealous about the people that are around you. We've been doing a lot of soul searching, but you have definitely been haunting his thoughts, my sweet love. Patricia, sweetie, you've got this, love. Be strong, get better, and I'm glad that you're back home and things are okay, sweetie. Here we go. And on that note, I'm going to go and see our dear friend, Juanson. Oh, there you go. Yeah, there you're at. I got you. Your head is hurting bad again, right? You need to go to bed. No, when your head hurts, don't look at a screen, sweetie. Go to bed. Yeah. Yeah, Stephen. Patricia needs a lot of healing. She needs a lot of love. She needs a lot of peace. She needs to stop looking at the screen right now. She needs to go and relax her beautiful body is what she needs to do. Oh, dear gosh. Watson, why are you pointing your fingers up? What are you up to? What are you pointing towards? You being a devil? No? What? What is that? Beautiful Patricia, send me an email. Let me know how you're doing tomorrow, okay? So I don't worry and I know that you're okay. Send me a message, sweetie. Watson, yes, you little devil. Let me go and see. Boop, boo. Let's do this. Let's do that. Like that. And voila. All right. Oh, you did. You work today? What are we today? Oh, my dear God. I am so confused into my days. Yeah, you did work today. Ah, sweet Lord. Oh, okay. It says number 1. That's not number 1. That's a pointy finger upstairs. Oh, my God. Okay, I'm horrible. Horrible with the emoticons. Okay, Watson. I did not realize, I guess, that we were Wednesday. My week is weird. My week is weird because my kids didn't have school Monday morning because of the teacher strikes. And I don't know, I think I'm confused into my days, but I clearly know that tomorrow is Thursday because I'm going to put my tires on. and my kids have school. So I don't know, a moment of insanity, I shall say. But what's important is that you saw your love. Not important that I'm confused into my days. Oh, that's it, right? You were sent all the way to the end of the other end of the world. $50 new people? Plus the ones from last week? Oh my God, how many people are buying things, sweet love? Oh my God, people are busy. Yeah, Spacehead is blooming. Ooh la la. You're overstaffed. Yeah, I still don't get your working conditions. I don't understand it. I don't know how that's possible. Oh, that would not pass on by over here. Oh my God. That's probably why he doesn't have any offices over here, I guess. It's too costly. He could not do that over here. He'd have to actually schedule people on in and actually pay them to stay or to go home. You'd have to pay them to go home. Jeez. Okay. You think she saw you. Number 12 and 1212. 111 and 1212. Two more times. A total of 3. On the clock too. I know. Okay, well, let's go see if she saw you today. No. Well, then you're working all week. Oh my God. You like my answer? No, you're working all week. I sound like Spacehead. And I say Spacehead. I think Lilith calls him Spacehead. I don't know. Maybe I'm not even calling him correctly. Okay. No, actually, I'm going to say perhaps Friday. Perhaps Friday afternoon you could have a time off, sweetie. Perhaps. Okay, let's go and see. So, did she actually see you? Yes or no? And what was on her mind? My 5 of Pentacles followed out over here by my moon, my Knight of Wands. I'm going to say she did not see you, my love. She did not. But I can clearly say to you that she wanted to see you. She wanted to see you, if not only just for a beautiful glance at your eyes, sweetie. You know, she loves your eyes. She really, really does want some. There's something about your eyes between, I don't know. She sees within your eyes, there's like a sweetness. There's a lot of trust, but there's a lot of sweetness. There's a lot of love. There's a lot of, what is it? There's mystery, but it's not just mystery. There's a word that I'm looking for. Anyways, it's like as when she looks into your eyes, she can see your soul, but your soul seems so very beautiful and so very pure, is basically what I want to say. But there's something about your eyes. Let's go and see what's happening this week. What'd you order, sweetie? Please do so, my beautiful Patricia. Sweet dreams, my love. What did you order? You bought a guitar? Did you? Hey, good for you. Do you play guitar, my love? Do you? I tried to learn guitar a really long time ago. Well, actually, I was a teenager. And I stopped because when you play guitar, you have to actually have like calluses. The tip of your fingers becomes like really hard, and it's painful. It's painful at first. And it ends up making like little mark. And I don't know, me into my teen years, I did not want that. So I ended up giving up, but I actually did like it. David actually I had purchased for David about 10 years ago. He wanted to start learning the guitar, and at Christmas time I bought him a guitar, semi-acoustic. And then a few years later I bought him an electric guitar. And now he no longer plays semi-acoustic. He only plays the electric, but he's got like the amp, and He's really quite good at it. My mom is fantastic. My brother, yes. Oh, yes. I have a lot of musicians into my family. I'm not part of it, but it's a beautiful instrument. My little Annelle is learning ukulele. We bought her a ukulele. Yeah, you go for it, Stephen. Absolutely. Oh my gosh. Yes, yes, and yes. I say even just go on YouTube. You'll find a whole bunch of different tutorials onto different type of songs that you like, how to begin to learn, like step by step. Go on YouTube. You'll find everything you need, sweetie. Oh, I know it comes with the guitar picks. Oh, I know, sweetie. You can definitely do the guitar pick, but I mean, you've got to have one hand onto the arm. I don't know how you call it, la manche de la guitare. So you have to have one hand onto the actual arm. The other one you can use picks, but the other one up here has actually got to, push onto those strings. That's the hand that actually gets, the calluses. But I know it does come with picks. I know. But I mean, that is me, sweetie. That is me like many, many years ago. I actually have a guitar right over here. I was actually thinking of giving it to my mom because she stopped playing guitar for the longest of time. And we have this guitar who's hanging around here. Nobody's doing anything with it. I thought of giving it away. Yeah, Stephen, I kid you not. Go on YouTube once you get your guitar. You'll be able to learn how to tune it. You'll be able to learn how to learn your basic chords. And you'll be able to find some beautiful songs that you like step by step. You've got this, love. And when you have got this going, Stephen, film yourself. Send me a video. I want to hear, love. I want to hear the beginnings all the way until... Stephen, you can learn a beautiful song and you can do it for Lisa. Oh, yes. It could be anything. It could be happy birthday, whatever it is. Yeah, she will be... Oh, she will love it. Good for you, sweetie. Watson. All right, so, okay. I feel as though this week altogether, things will go well. But there's a moment where, for some reason, you actually have somewhat of a possibility to kind of see her or talk with her, but it's like somebody else is going to be coming into the way or something is going to be happening. So it's not a big tower moment, but there's a little bit of something coming on in that seems to be stopping or obstructing, if you will, the movement forward. Anyways, for this week, something is happening onto that. Now, what does she want to say to you? I know. Thank you, Stephen. If you are feeling good with it, don't send me anything if you don't feel good with it. But if you're feeling good with it, Stephen, please send me, your progress, sweetie. So, I'm actually seeing over here that she wants to tell you that she still loves you and that she's waiting for you. It seems like a fairly clear message. I love you and I'm waiting for you. Come on down. Kind of sounds like I'm saying come on down to The Price is Right, right? But no, come on down. It could be. It's like somebody is coming into the way. It's a little bit of a pain in the butt. It is. Oh, books is what I was going to do. An angel. Let's do angel. Although you've already had a whole bunch of angel messages today. I'm getting 2222 just to finish on up with your twos. Your thoughts, your wishes, and your dreams, they can be manifested at this moment, my love. Friendly frog? What's friendly frog? White frog. Oh, you're back. You're back, sweetie. It is nice to see you again, love. Hello, sweetie. We are leaving in like a minute or two, but it is lovely to see you. So whenever you're ready, you just let me know. What is that? The thunderstorm hit the ground and scared the hell out of you. Oh my gosh. Is your dog afraid of it? I know, Watson. You keep seeing those numbers. 2222s, 2222s. I know, over and over and over again. I know. Is your dog afraid of that, my love? Well, you're a sweetie pie, Ray. Thank you so very much, sweetie. It is lovely to have you on back, my love. I know, so many twos. You came on by right at the right moment, friendly frog. We're going into the Book of Truths. So the star reverse, the answer is to regroup and focus on your true gifts and go forward slowly, but with a yes. So take your sweet time, Watson. Take your time, my love. Go slowly with a yes. Is that a good answer for you? I don't know. Was it love or was it work? Let me go and see. You let me know whenever you're ready. She's not scared of it, but you are, right? Oh, it's scary. Make sure, my dear Stephen, that your make sure that your windows are closed at all times, right? During storms, and stay very far away from them. Stay very, very far away from them, because if your windows are open and there's any type of metal around, it can actually enter into your house, and you don't want that. So close your windows, love. Stay away from any type of windows and just relax your soul. Put yourself some earbuds, listen to some music, and forget about it all. And that's it, right? She was asleep and she was a little bit startled. Poor thing. You may have opposition. Oh, I don't like that. Is that in towards love? Oh, no. No, 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 no. You may have opposition. Let's go and let's do the truth. Why don't we go with the truth tonight? Let's not lie. Let's go with a truthful deck. Well, sweet dreams, my beautiful Maria, sweet love. You're such a sweetie pie, and you came in right on time because we're leaving in a few moments. Oh, please do so, Stephen. I kid you not. Stay very, very far away. Stay into your house, but away from windows, and just distract yourself by doing something else. Maria, my beautiful telenova, sweetie. Have yourself the sweetest dreams. It was okay? All right, because it sounded not okay. But I'm glad it was okay. Here we go. Being into the good. I don't want to lose you. Oh, I want to get you drunk. You know what that is. A devil card, Watson. Yes, 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 yes. Our beautiful world. Ace of Cups. Can I give you my love? Can I offer you my love? And please tell me exactly what it is that you want, because what I want is a beginning with you. But I don't quite know what it is that you want, so please let me know. And she went back to sleep? All right, sweetie. I'm glad that she's okay, poor little thing. It's scary for them. Dogs are really absolutely terrified of that. Not a good thing. No. Hold on. Yeah. Just before we do, and just because I like to torture Lilith, here's our dog with yeah, wait, hold on. Here's our dog trying to be as good as possible with his reindeer sweater on. Yeah, I don't think he was happy about it at first. All right, okay. That being said, enough torture, enough of everything. I'm going to let everybody go to sleep. I know it's always a good deck, right? And the devil's always lovely to see. Oh no, Juanson, it was just my dog into his reindeer coat. I'm just trying to torture Lilith and you a little bit because you still have pumpkins. But I get it. I get it. Thanksgiving has not yet passed for you guys, so it's all good. But after that, maybe you'll put Christmas trees. No, he's really not amused. He's not amused. He's not. He tried to rip it off a few times, but then he gave up. So, that being said, good night, everybody. That's it. That's it. Oh gosh. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Same place, same time. So thank you everybody for the lovely and beautiful vibe, beautiful energies. Thank you, Ray, for coming back in and seeing us, sweetie. And we'll see each other same time tomorrow, 8 p.m. And have a beautiful day. What is that? Giving Grinch vibes. Okay, that's it. That's it. That's it. Okay. I'm going to take a happy picture with him with it tomorrow. You'll see. Good night, everybody. Oh my gosh.